Push the button. Frickin' Bella. I go to the kitchen, and I just see her just big chilling on the table.
Oh my
She
god.
climbed up the chairs, got to the top of the table, and then was just sitting on it. And it was like, Bella, that is the dining room table, not a sofa. Get down. What are you doing? Okay. You can probably go ahead and start it now. There we are. What?
It's not doing anything.
Did my Switch crash? Is my Switch frozen? Oh my god. What the...
That was weird.
Okay. God, it's like... boy, it's been a while since we streamed, huh?
It's been a couple weeks.
Well, it's been one. You know, last week you were all bummed out from work.
Hello.
What's up, guys? How's it going? Barges in with enough potions to water several plants. Oh yeah, that's right. I forgot. Where's my drink? There you are. Happy 4th of July.
Yeah,
Cheers.
happy 4th of July.
Stuff's good.
Okay, is the game gonna start up? Oh, here we go.
Okay, jeez.
What's going on with your Switch today?
I don't know. I don't know. Forgot about that.
What the hell is going on with your Switch today?
I don't know, but I don't like it. Did the new update break it? I knew it. Okay, there. Okay. Is Nick one of the plants? I guess so. Don't you know? Alcohol is really good for your plants. Don't actually do that. Don't give your plants alcohol. Hey, Prince! 51 months, my dude. We're getting started on it. Are you ready? We're going to title selection. Yeah. Prosecutor's Gambit, baby.
Turnabout Trigger.
Are you ready?
I think the update did something to your Switch.
Maybe, but not much I can do about it other than get a Switch 2, I guess, but, you know.
Hello, Prince.
Hi, Prince. How's it going? I know. Long time no see, am I right?
It's only been a couple weeks.
I'm psyched to see you play this. I'm psyched to just, like, be playing this. Here he comes! The presidential plane descends from the western skies, bringing something. It's making its final approach. It lands on the something lake.
Gourd Lake.
Gourd Lake. Just listen to that crowd! Welcome, Zheng Fa! Welcome, Mr. President! He's dead! And now, sir, your audience awaits!
I bet he is dead.
I swear to God if I'm right. Honored friends and allies, I am here today to deliver a message. The odious criminals that dog my beloved nation something thanks to the prosecutor's office of your great country. Oh, so we're immediately following.
Oh!
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh!
You have our most heartfelt gratitude. However, friends, do not forget, the battle against evil rages on. Here, today, I make you this solemn promise. We shall crush the wicked with the righteous hammer of...
Justice,
Oh!
I guess.
Damn.
Oh, shit.
What a cold open. Call the prosecutor's office! Get Miles Edgeworth here right away! If anyone can solve this, he can.
Oh! Oh, damn, look at him.
Now that's a shot right there.
He's so majestic.
Alright, now let's catch up on chat. Alright, real quick. So, sir, ma'am, guns are illegal. You think that stops people?
Hey, Amatsu.
What's up, Amatsu? I'm checking my DMs right now. Let's see what we got here.
What the? Does she even have a waist?
How does she walk? How does she walk? Sheesh. Anyway.
There he is.
The news must be halfway around the world already. Oh, after all, it's not every day an attempt is made on the life of a nation's president. Oh, it was only an attempt, so he's not dead.
Okay.
My name is Miles Edgeworth, and I work as a prosecutor. I came as soon as I got the call. The moment the phone rang, I knew it was serious. Mr. Edgeworth. Guess my raise is done and dead. Surprise return of the tired assistant of Edgeworth. His raise is still being held hostage. Thank goodness you're here, sir. This is Dick Gumshoe, a detective with the local precinct. The one usually assigned to my cases. And would this then be... Prince, would this then be canonically the last time that we get to interact with Gumshoe? Because, you know he doesn't come back.
I'm very sad about that.
I know. Like, I don't think anything bad happens to him. He probably just retires. But, like, damn. We love the Gumshoe.
I know. Damn.
That is correct. Rip.
Well,
soak it all in.
Yeah, let's soak it all in.
Let's love every moment of this. How is the president, detective? We still don't know, Mr. Edgeworth. FedEx just boarded the plane a few minutes ago. I see. I hope he's alright. Then I suppose you better show me the scene of the crime instead.
Sad chaos blob noises.
Right away, sir. Also, isn't it really funny? Hey! I said hey! Yeah, you! Ruffles! Oh, fucking hell. Oh, Lord. Who's that?
Now, is that a girl?
You know, just in case it is, you take over.
You're the prosecutor in charge of this here case, ain't ya? Wanna give me your first impressions? Anything strike y'all as odd?
No comment. Detective Gumshoe, with me.
Come on now, Mr. Prosecutor, don't be like that.
Mr. Edgeworth, wait for me. Oh, it is a girl. Okay, good.
Okay, so then, yeah, that's me.
Now, Detective, I'll need the facts of this case, in as much detail as you can give me. Jesus fucking Christ.
Yeah, look at this.
Look at
this. Look at this guy.
I wish I could be half as built.
The power of fucks knows no bounds.
Justin Wong fight DSP in in Capcom vs SNSK and totally smoked him. That doesn't surprise me at all. DSP isn't a very good player.
That's what I've heard.
Oh dear. Well, scene was right here at Gorth Lake, as you already know. A bunch of people were gathered to welcome the president, Zheng Fa.
Oh no!
The bulge, he's very bulged. Just every suit, like every fiber of his muscle is just bulge. Okay, for a second I thought he was flipping people off. Okay. Di Jun Wang. Yes, I heard about his visit. His name is Wang. Can we explain that real quick?
Yeah, let's explain that.
So, a long time ago, Kelsey and one other person and I were watching this old-ass anime called The Irresponsible Captain Tyler.
Yep.
And I just remember at one point, there was this character who was just named Wang. So every time his name was mentioned as a joke, I would just go, heh, his name is Wang.
Yeah, and now it's just an inside joke with us.
It's been all over the news for days now. He really does. I'm sorry, just with that face, with how fucking muscular he is, I swear to God, he's just like...
Yeah, right.
It was raining until just before he landed. Luckily, it let up, and we went on stage as planned. And then, smack dab in the middle of his speech, bang! Gun goes off. Everybody runs for cover, terrified for their lives. Apparently. Apparently. Truth is, I only showed up myself. I don't know a whole lot more than you do, sir. He was summoned on short notice as well. Sure was. Right in the middle of my day off. I was at the office taking advantage of the peace and quiet to prepare for my next case. And then the boss himself calls you to the scene. Never a dull moment, huh, Mr. Edgeworth?
I don't get paid enough for this. Edgeworth, will I even get my raise? Besides, we're dealing in JoJo land. I doubt fucks will help here. In JoJo land.
Ow, my fucking jaw today, man. Ah, feels like I slept on my fucking face wrong. Now my jaw's all like... Anyway, the boss. Yeah, Chief Prosecutor was right here in the park. Saw the whole thing. First chance he got, he yelled at the top of his lungs. Get me Edgeworth right away. He's the only man for the job. Something like that. I see. Oh, they cordoned off the perimeter of the park as soon as it happened. He'll be happy to know. So our would-be assassin is still here somewhere. Good. Now all you gotta do is find him in the middle of the crowd, before they strike again. Dijun Wang is Taekun O in Japanese. So now what's the pun there? Because there's always a pun.
Yeah.
Alright, we don't know what else our culprit might be planning. These people are in danger. We don't have a moment to lose. Let us begin with the basics.
His Japanese name named O means king, while his given name consists of the kanji for emperor and monarch.
Interesting. So he's quite literally the Emperor King.
Yeah.
Which, I mean, with muscles like that, nobody's questioning this man.
He also looks like a lion.
Yeah, like, geez, he's like Leo Whitefang's brother.
What?
I already read this.
Oh. I didn't hear you read it.
And search every inch of the crime scene for clues, no matter how insignificant they may seem. Precisely. The president was shot at, which means a gun was involved. That's our first clue. Alright, duly noted. Detective Gumshoe, how exactly was the security detail surrounding the president's speech organized? Well, sir, our officers were mainly focused on securing the perimeter of the park. President's people took charge of the rest. He has his own team of bodyguards. See those guys over there? Maybe we should ask them a few questions. If I want to talk with them, I'll need to walk over and press A. Anyway, okay, so here we go. No thanks, I choose life. In the fan translation, he's called Dijun Huang. Makes sense. It changes the character that, pronounced Wang, into Huang. Huang is the pronunciation of that, which also means emperor, though not commonly used as a surname, who placed in the Asian name order the first two characters in his name, that, the Chinese word for emperor of China. And you know, it's funny because, like, I'm pretty sure Zheng Fa is supposed to be, like, totally not China. Reason why they changed the surname to Wang is because they thought people wouldn't take him seriously if his name was Wang. Well, they were kind of right.
Yeah.
Sir, what are you talking about pressing A? Don't worry about it. Just... Oh, nice. That's the guy who got me into Digital Devil Saga. Sweet. So yeah. Sir, President, bodyguard are in front of them. Something. So they are. I should walk up to the bodyguards and press A to talk to them. I have the perfect voice for them. Can I help you? You're one of the president's bodyguards, correct? Could you tell me how the security detail was arranged during the speech? Two of our senior operatives were attached to the president. The rest secured this stage. This isn't our first rodeo. I am American. I know about the rodeo. Anything suspicious in that crowd, and we would have spotted it right away. I see. So the president's security was tightly orchestrated for the duration of his speech. Let's investigate further. We should speak with other witnesses and continue to look over the crime scene. We can't afford to leave any stone unturned.
Okay.
Oh, you ever burp and it like comes out your nose?
Yeah.
Huh.
So that's how y'all go about it, huh? Sure is something seeing the. Oh, is this another one with a southern accent?
I think so.
So that's how y'all go about it, huh? See, sure is something seeing the pros at work. Care to share a little information about what happens to that information once you've got hold of it?
So apparently her name is Metlon. She's a kung fu master that uses a bow staff, and she's a fusion of Chun-Li and Angel from King of Fighters. Neat. Sheesh. I wish I could be her bow staff. I mean... Hey, I don't want to hear it today, Missy, after your unhinged comment.
You're the one who said it, though!
You were thinking it.
Yeah, so were you!
You were thinking it. Anyway.
Did you read it?
Not yet. But hold on a sec. Man, I miss Lotta Hart. I mean, that's who this character is right now. So,
basically.
Welcome back, Lotta. Bystanders. This one seems persistent, but I can't afford to get distracted. Why she have a bear trap?
Yeah, why does she? Hey, Ruffles! I asked you a question, dang it! What happens next?
What?
What happens next?
Well, we put all the information together and try to find connections. Right, sir. Detective!
Aw, don't be so hard on the poor guy. So, it's connections, you say? And what next?
Well, I guess you'd say we connect the dots. Connect one piece of information to another. It's Mr. Edgeworth's forte. He's a logic master. I can view what information I have with L and then connect them with X. I should try it now. Just a quick press of L and we'll be off a path of logic. Well, we only have two, so security was tight, but he was still shot. The security detail was on watch. Despite the president's tight security, the perpetrators still managed to carry out their attack. Completely undetected by a contingent of highly trained bodyguards, no less. No mean feat. This would have taken some serious planning. In other words, the assassination attempt was almost certainly premeditated. That's the stuff, Mr. Edgeworth. Your logic never fails, huh? Indeed, all we can do is find the right clues, then make the right connections between them. The wrong connections, however, will wind up further from the truth. It means I must make well-reasoned connections if I intend to draw logical conclusions. Here we go. Hopefully the training wheels are off now.
Yep.
Let's get this investigation started. Time to examine anything that looks suspicious. To examine things, I simply need to walk up to them and press A. There you go, again with that. And if I wish to speak with the detective, I should use X. Alright. Anyway, I grab my shotgun, shoot any lousy reporter, and find my raise. Hopefully not in that order. You know that one bit from Looney Tunes? Where, like, somebody was just repeatedly coughing, and Bugs Bunny just pulls out a gun and shoots him? That was a thing.
I don't remember that.
It was like an episode, because like a lot of cartoons had like episodes where like their characters played piano in front of a stage. And like there was this one where a guy was just like so Bugs just pulls out a gun and shoots him.
Oh my god.
I wish I was kidding, but I'm not. So the president had a nasty surprise while he was giving his speech. That thing happened to me when I was a kid, right in the middle of a public speaking contest. There I was, yammering away, and all of a sudden, earthquake! I almost jumped out of my skin. That sounds terrifying, even the word earthquake makes me queasy. Whoa, You were listening, Mr. Edgeworth. I thought you were ignoring my little aside like always. Poor Gumshoe.
Yeah.
Even he realizes he's the side character. What is the officer here taking pictures of, Detective? The wicked will be crushed beneath the righteous hammer of justice! Looks like he's reading off these papers here, Mr. Edgeworth. Pro speech tips number 3. Speak slowly and confidently to win your audience around. Hey, this is good stuff. Better get a shot of this one, too. Instead of focusing on that speech, how about you focus on your work instead, officer? Fucking hell. Have you found anything of note, officer? No, sir. Not a thing. No fingerprints, no footprints, nothing. That is to say, none that stand out, sir. Not after everybody touched and walked all over everything.
Speaking of touching, it looks like Edgeworth is touching his chest.
Have you found anything?
No. Why are you stroking my chest like that, sir?
I'm just conducting my own investigation, you see. Okay, can you stop? Like, sir? Sir? Detective Gumshoe, does he sound pleased about having no evidence to catalog? I'll, speak to his commanding officer about it, sir. Salary review's coming up soon after all.
Oh my god.
There's a bright red balloon bobbing on the surface of the lake. Reminds me of sending balloon letters back when I was a kid. You write a letter, see, then you tie it to a balloon, then you send it floating off to see if somebody writes back. That's quite an ingenious idea. And, did anybody write back? No. Kinda needed a balloon that actually floats first. That's what you planned for La Paz? Well then. No!
Oh no!
Oh no! I was surprised as you, sir. But there's no mistaking it. It's the Steel Samurai. How dare someone desecrate such a wonderful man! The Steel Samurai, warrior of Neo Old Tokyo. It's from a popular TV show. Young, old, it doesn't matter. It truly has something for everyone. Beats me why I had a Steel Samurai balloon at a welcome party for a foreign president. It is a little odd, although now that I think about it, what better hero to represent our nation?
Yes, our nation of Japanifornia.
God damn. What is it? The intent was there, let him have this. I must scour the scene and inspect anything that catches my attention.
Aw, he doesn't say I must examine every little suspicious nook and cranny.
Thank God.
No, I like that.
These flowers are in full bloom.
No, my fanfic, I mean Rip Steel Samurai.
They look exotic, but I don't know the species. My favorite flowers are maybe roses. Yeah, roses and lilies. Roses make me think of weddings. Ah, the romance.
Gumshoe, you want to marry Maggie, don't you?
You want to marry Maggie, don't you, Gumshoe? And lilies. Well, that's funerals, I guess, but sad. Part of life, you know. It's no coincidence that both types of occasions tend to feature a free buffet, I imagine. Come on, sir, that's not fair.
Oh my god.
Wow. Hey, hello there, little bullet hole.
Oh.
Or something. Definitely a hole. That's the flag of Zhengfa. The key motif is the blazing red phoenix. Wait, what's this? Oh, wait, what's this? Something the matter, sir. You don't see it, Detective. There's something unusual about this flag. Compare it with the one on the other side of the stage, if you will. Ah, that's a beauty right there. Just look at it, flapping in the wind. It's immaculate. Exactly, which is how a flag should look. And yet, here we see quite a different picture. One thing in particular that stands out, don't you think? Right, of course, I give up. Go on, spill the beans. You can lead a horse to water. I'll just have to move the cursor to the problematic spot and highlight the difference with X. I don't think you have to be that specific.
I want to, though.
Fun
Fun fact, in ancient China, phoenix decals are illegal, depending on the emperor at the time.
Really?
Huh.
Interesting. Look closely. Do you see the hole? Wow, look at that. You're right, sir. And note the burn marks around the edges. That's a bullet hole. There's no mistaking it. A bullet hole? So you're saying a bullet went through this flag.
Yep.
Alright. Yeah, let's examine the bullet. It's the flag of Jingfa. Oh wait, have we already read this? The fabric looks pretty fancy, I guess. Must have been expensive. Even more expensive than the drapes in your office, huh, sir? The price of my drapes is neither here nor there, detective. I am concerned with rather more important matters. For example, compare this flag to the one on the other side of the stage. Okay, yeah, Whoa! Do you see the hole? Note the burn marks around the edges. That's a bullet hole. There's no mistaking it. The burn marks. Are we to infer from that it was shot from close range?
Probably, yeah.
Because they tend to do that in this game if they call attention to burn marks. Breaks your heart, don't it? It does. What villainy could have befallen him? Witnesses said he popped right out when the gun went off. Which would strongly suggest that bullets struck the balloon. Looks like we got a case of cold-blooded samurai murder on our hands. This is sacrilege! I won't rest until the culprit has been apprehended! I can't with Edgeworth's Steel Samurai autism, man.
I love Edgeworth so much, oh my god.
Also, my boss is insane.
Tom Scott reference.
Yeah, I've shown you his videos before.
Yeah, no, I know. I know him.
Pretty sure it fell in the hole.
Fell in the hole.
What is that? It's a hole. Yeah, but how did it get there? Well, I woke up this morning. And there was a hole. Detective, we cannot let this vile assassin escape.
Hey, Dave.
Yo, Dave, what's up? Sorry to miss this. Hope you're having fun. We are.
Yeah.
And hey, hope to see you on the 26th, right? For D&D?
Oh, no, you're drunk?
Oh, well, hey. We're almost halfway there.
Never forget the hero of many a tale. My fan fiction will live on, sir.
Like, for real. It's like, oh my god, somebody tried to assassinate the president.
I bet Edgeworth writes Steel Samurai fanfiction and inserts himself into it.
He was so dashing there, under the moonlight of Neo-Old Tokyo's beautiful, breathless sky. Mr. Edgeworth, what are you writing there? Fucking nothing! Get out!
I've never heard you swear before, sir.
I said get out, detective! Don't pull a mango, either of you. Wait, what? And I have you meet to talk later? No problem, man. No problem. But hold on. Mango is in that old, like, Super Smash Brothers player?
Wait,
oh, dear.
Who is that?
He was a Super Smash Brothers player. He's not a good person.
Fun fact, the tired assistant of Edgeworth's, aka Simon Nathans, is also a Steel Samurai fan.
Yeah, that guy? Okay, yeah. No, don't worry. We won't get that drunk, right?
No, I wouldn't. I've never been drunk.
You've only been tipsy.
I've only been tipsy. I've never gotten drunk because I know my limit.
We won't, sir. You can count on it.
And my limit is when I start feeling tipsy.
Congratulations. You have far more self-control than most other people.
I do. At least when it comes to stuff like that.
Alright, started floating out. There we go. I think I've gathered enough information for the moment. Time to put the pieces together and see what we can figure out.
Ludwig got him smashed. He made some people very uncomfortable with his antics.
Well...
Who's Ludwig?
I think another Smash player. Or just another person. in that circle.
I don't know these people.
I say don't worry about it.
I'm not worrying about it.
All I needed to know about that Mango guy is, I remember seeing this one video where, like, I guess to kind of, like, it was a video about, like, it was a video talking about, like, specifically Hungrybox, but Mango got referenced because they had beef for a while.
Mm-hmm.
And I just remember this one point where it's like, so the guy known as Hungrybox, he was like an actually educated person. Like, some people have even gone ahead and said that, like, he didn't need to be a famous Smash player. He could have actually had a life outside of this, right?
Yeah.
And I think he still does and still is. But, and then it's just like, completely compare that to Mango, and it's like, you want to know how much homework I did in school?
Mm.
And it's like, okay. The fact that, yeah, listen, nobody likes doing homework.
How'd he pass?
Listen, nobody likes doing homework, but even I did it.
Yeah. I mean, I did it as much as I could, but there was just some homework I just couldn't answer because I just wasn't very good academically.
Mm. Well, I say you made it just fine.
Surprisingly.
Is the president okay? You're not at liberty to share that information with local law enforcement. What did you just say to him? He'll let us on that plane, pal, or you might just regret it. Sorry, can't let you do that. No one respects the badge of honor. I suppose this is something of an international incident. All the more reason to find the killer as soon as we possibly can. I think now we just... Oh.
Hey, Ruffles. How's the investigation coming along? Anything y'all want to share?
Ugh, here we go again. I'm not in the habit of sharing details with confidential investigations with strangers.
Dang, you sure are one tough cookie. But I ain't about to head back to Chief Lotta!
Chief Lotta?
Chief Lotta, empty-handed.
I don't know. Don't I know that name from somewhere? No, must be my imagination.
Oh my god.
Chief Lotta, jeez.
Oh my gosh.
I guess she made it in the big city.
Yeah. So now what?
I think we have to do logic stuff.
Oh,
Also,
yeah,
I made
probably.
Simon Nathans as a sort of Phoenix Wright OC, mostly for comedy due to his quest for a raise. He'll never get it. That's the joke.
Oh yeah, Nick, I have some bad news for Nikke. The new character that's coming out, Sora, do not pull for her.
Yeah,
Nick already told me.
Is it that she's not very great in, like, actual gameplay? Shame, but it's okay, because Forrest got her, and he's happy.
Yeah, my brother-in-law got her.
Just gonna throw this out there, and, you know, not trying to throw the man under the bus. I think he has a type.
Yeah.
Alright. Yeah, our kid is horrible. Which is weird because, like, when he messaged the group chat the other day, he was like, is it just me or is her healing, like, kit kind of interesting?
Yeah, she said her healing was really good. He said.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I guess it turned out to not be as good as we all hoped. Shame. Alright, let's see. Pop the moment the gun went off, pierced by a bullet. Well, we have two things that were pierced by bullets, so I think it's popped balloon and flag. Correct! There's a bullet hole in the flag, and it seems highly likely the balloon was popped by a bullet, too. Which means 2 shots were fired, right, sir? No, could just be that one, right?
Me, no! Hides the nerdy characters and buff characters in a closet. Not me!
Not me, no. No. Oh no. What could we do with those sexy and buff nerdy characters in our fanfics?
Yeah, my
Possibly.
friend Master Sparks, he put out a video about her, and she's no good. If you want her for collection purposes, go nuts, but as a unit, no.
That's a shame.
Oh.
Well, that's okay. I probably, like, wasn't gonna, like, jump at the occasion to pull her. I did make a joke because... I pulled Raven because I heard that she was really good at beating bosses. And then I was like, when I got her, I posted in the group chat saying, gee, I sure hope that Sora isn't like this game-breaking meta character that everybody wants. So, I guess, good that I didn't get her.
Yeah. Good thing I haven't pulled for her.
Saves me some rainbow tickets.
Yeah, same.
Possibly even 3. The president was shot as well, remember? Equally, the hole in the flag and the hole in the balloon could have been made by the same bullet.
But what about Starfire?
Oh yeah. Speaking of which, I saw something earlier today where it's like your love for Toxic Woman probably started when you chose Blackfire over Starfire.
I would never choose Blackfire over Starfire.
Hell yeah! Cheers to that.
I love Starfire.
What we need to know is how many gunshots there were.
I literally have 3 tickets left because I got this free 10 from the Stellar Blade event, and I'm like, I don't have Raven. Let me try first multi. Blackfire is worse in the comics.
Ew.
I bet.
Ew. Damn, that was fast.
Oh, it's the first case, so.
Alright, on with the investigation.
Oh, my homies know Beast Boy is the only option.
Absolutely.
Absolutely.
Lord.
Ruffles! Ruffles! Y'all figured something out, huh? Care to share?
Hey, Soup, there you
Hey!
are. I feel like I was at 22 last time when I was here. Did they just give me the option to send this every time I show up? Possibly.
Probably.
They do that thing where it's like, it's your insert number here, anniversary, even though you've probably been subbed for like 3 months. And it was on and off. But hey, Soup, thanks a lot. Hey, Kelsey.
What?
The Subway Slammer.
Oh my god. Yeah, he's just been telling me about that, and it's like, holy shit, what the hell is this guy? What is this character?
For context, in the new question, or like new quotation marks, Persona game, there's just this guy. He calls himself the Subway Slammer, and all he does is just body check people.
People are saying that's the roughest part about P5X.
Oh yeah? It's just... God, it's just so
The whole
funny.
Subway's mine for the slamming.
Actual quote from him, by the way.
That's actually something he said. What do you mean the roughest? He's the greatest villain ever written.
Here, wait. It almost sounds like it's a theme song for like a child character, but
It does, yeah.
I don't think she is.
No.
By the way, I got Joker. I saw, yeah.
Nice.
I saw.
I mean, what else are you supposed to do with a name like Subway Slammer?
It's just so funny because, like, even the fucking animated cutscene that I saw you stream the other night, Soup, it's just so fucking funny because, like, it's like all he does is just, like, shoulder charge people and just knock them over.
I gotta start playing this.
And it's just so funny.
I gotta start playing this just to see that and also to get my boy Ryuji.
Yes, Soup got Ryuji.
I need to get my boy Ryuji.
Well, you could download it on Steam. You just need 70 gigabytes. And you can also
I'm
download
sure.
it on your phone.
I'm sure. No, not on my phone.
You sure?
Yeah. Cause if it's 70 gigabytes on a computer, I don't want to know what it is on mobile.
It might be different on mobile.
You do in the opening thing to P5X's Bananas. Oh.
Okay, I
It's
thought
19 gigabytes?
I think it's 70 gigs on PC because they give it extra, you know, pizzazz.
I'd rather play it on computer.
Alright. Who exactly is she, and why does she keep shouting at us? Rubbernecker, I guess. Seems pretty interested in the case.
Come on! Give me something here! I guess she's gonna be the new assistant.
We do not need to speak with some witnesses to find out how many gunshots there were.
Because she stands out way too much.
Hmm. Fine, let's see if she can tell us anything.
There y'all are! Tabby Lloyd! Tabby Lloyd.
Tabby Lloyd, huh?
Mikiko Hayami in Japan. Her full Japanese name is a play on Hayamimi Kiko, which literally translates as "let's ask an insider." Hayamimi means keen on hearing, because, you know, Mimi means ear.
Right.
And Kiko means to hear, to listen, or to ask. This is likely a reference to either her recording the gunshots during the assassination or simply to her occupation. Interesting.
I wonder what her job is.
I like Ryuji a lot, but I usually use him with Mona, and I should stop because he keeps auto-healing Ryuji and I need him to stop. I always say I'm chicken noodle. One sec, I need to get my ruffles so I can get her to back off and let me get my raise.
Also, speaking of what kind of soup is soup, take a look at this.
Honk if you heart soup. Stop honking, I just dropped my broccoli cheddar bread bowl. Her full English name in the fan translation is Nicole Swift. Nicole is a French name that roughly means victory of the people, possibly referencing her eventual clearance of suspicion. While Swift... Oops.
Maybe we weren't supposed to know that, but it's okay.
While Swift may be a reference to her impulsive personality, Nicole could also be an anglicization from Mikiko.
Interesting. Damn, so even the fan translations put in the deliberately silly names.
Yeah. Tabby Lloyd, at your service. I'm looking into the case for, well, just for me right now, but...
Looking into the case. Miss Lloyd, was it? Miss Lloyd, there's something I'd like to ask you.
Well, what can you tell me? Any exclusive details you want to share? How about the perp? Have they made any demands? What about them their ruffles? Where's a feller buy a cravat like that?
Hold it!
Will you be quiet for a moment? I'm asking the question. I'll be asking the questions here.
Dang. And here I thought I could get me some juicy for my piece.
I need to know about the shooting. Can you tell me how many gunshots you heard?
She's gonna be really hard to read for if she's gonna be the assistant.
I think Kay comes back. I'm like fairly certain she's on the cover of the game.
Why, I most certainly cannot.
I beg your pardon?
I can't just be handing out leads for free. That stuff's my livelihood.
Oh, come on. Don't hold out on us. We gotta share sometimes.
Me? Hold out on you? Well, if y'all are gonna be like that, I'll be moving right along. Goodbye!
Wait!
Wait for what exactly, huh? Huh? If you got nothing for me, I'm gone!
We're fresh out of moves here. Out of moves, I wouldn't be so sure.
Oh, this'll be fun for you? Yeah, she'll be fun for me.
1 sec, I'm getting my ruffles. Tosses a bag of sour cream and onion ruffles. Chips. What do you mean, Mr. Edgeworth? As you know, Detective, I like to play a little chess. And what does one do in chess when an opponent adopts a defensive position? Why, the board offers any number of options, but some are more effective than others. Sorry, sir, but this is all going way over my head. No matter how impenetrable an opponent's defense may seem, it can always be overcome. Watch and learn, Detective, as I shatter my opponent's resolve with the power of words. When attempting to draw out an entrenched opponent, one must employ certain tactics. Let us picture the board and see if we can anticipate our adversary's next move. Are we actually going to play chess? Oh my god.
Oh my god!
Now we must analyze the state of play.
But I don't know how to play chess.
Don't worry, I do. I'm just bad at it.
Y'all ain't getting nothing out of me. Not until you give me something in return. Oh no.
My opponent has dug herself in deep. Her defenses won't be easily broken. But I can't afford to try her patience by taking too long to plot my next move. In other words, I must be conscious of not just of my strategy, but also of the passing of time. That said, I can't afford to waste words either. In fact, it can pay dividends not to. If my opponent gets too agitated.
If you're fixing to ask me something, will you danged well ask it already?
I may be able to gain a tactical advantage by calmly biding my time. Now when I see a crack in my opponent's armor, I pounce. I should begin by finding out what it is that she does. Right? Time to make my opening gambit.
Mind chess.
Chess.
Commence.
What is it that you do? Why don't you begin by telling me what it is that you do?
Sure, or I could totally not do that. Think I don't know when to keep my mouth shut? That's my job.
Is it now? So you do something you won't or can't tell anybody about. Gambit, like Remy Labo, but you can call me the Gambit. I'm sorry, who is your acting director?
Did you read
Yes.
this? Okay. No, shut up! I ain't no lawbreaker if that's what you're insinuating! Oh god, it's timed.
Yeah,
Bide my time?
advance. Nah, go for it. Don't you see? There's nowhere left to hide.
I'm not right. I'm not rightly sure what you're getting at here, Ruffles.
Curses! I should have picked my words more wisely.
Oh
What?
god!
Sorry. I did say that I wasn't that great at chess. The more effective to bide my time, the more agitated or upset my opponent seems.
Okay.
When they're vulnerable, that's the time to go on the verbal offensive. Okay. So basically, we're just letting her yap until she slips up. So, bide my time.
I'm a law-abiding, everyday citizen, and you got no reason to say otherwise.
Forgive me, I meant nothing by it. If it's something you can't tell me about, I imagine it must be very important work indeed.
Huh? Well, sure, I guess. Leastways, it will be once I bag my first big scoop.
Scoops? Ah, huh. I see. It's a scoop you're after. So you're a journalist, is that correct?
Dang! Sure. I'm your friendly neighborhood reporter. The hungriest cub on the beat.
That's the mystery of what she does for a living solved. Perhaps our hungry young cub has gathered information vital to the case. Let's make that our next line of inquiry. Oh, good.
Oh, good.
Phew. I think I do, yes.
Yeah, I think we got it.
With the opening moves concluded, the mid-game approaches. What else does she have to tell us?
Were you at the scene of the crime? Where's the record of your reporting?
I think we're at the scene of the crime because the record of your reporting doesn't seem relevant. At the time of the incident, were you present at the scene of the crime?
Come on now, Ruffles. You ain't gonna give little old Tabby something first.
Absolutely not.
Then I ain't giving you nothing neither. You think I'm a sucker? Think
God
again.
Damn it. Bide my time.
Come on, this is my career we're talking about here. You gotta give me something.
Sadly, the more you know, the more you might find yourself in danger.
When a roundup like that by when they're more relaxed press.
Gotcha.
Just look like Spider-Man.
Get me pictures of Spider-Man.
I ain't scared. I'm a pro. Takes more than the sound of a little gunfire to faze me.
Ah. You heard a gunfire, did you? Huh. You may be a pro, as you put it, but I'd say you're a little wet behind the ears. You say you heard gunfire, which proves you were here at the time of the crime. Therefore, you must have seen something.
Oh. Double dang. Fine, I was here. I saw it. Came to report on the big speech, wound up reporting on a shooting. And you won't get no more out of me than that. I'm done with your tricks, Ruffles.
She came to report on the event. She must have made a record of some kind. A record I would very much like to get my hands on. This is quite the clue as to where to take our conversation next. But now, the record of reporting, I guess. You're a reporter, which means you must have been making a record of some kind.
You got more questions, don't you? Got more questions? You gotta give me something first. That's the deal.
I am not in the habit of making deals. Now tell me what I need to know.
Sorry, Ruffles. Can't help you.
Time to deploy my clue. You must have a record. Knight to e5. No self-respecting reporter would leave the house without a means of putting things on the record. So tell me, Miss Lloyd, where's yours?
Of course I made a record. I told you, I'm a pro. Dang near wore my shoes out running around on this one. Which is why I'm not about to just hand it over to the first person who asks me.
I'm not just anyone, young lady. I'm the prosecutor in charge of this case.
Do you young lady me? You ain't getting it. No matter how many times you ask.
Bide my
Bide
time.
my time. You understand, don't you, Ruffles? It ain't nothing personal.
I understand that your job is a difficult one.
You do? Well, ain't that sweet.
And in such a competitive field, you must sometimes doubt that you'll ever succeed.
No,
Oh.
I'll go plenty far, I'm sure of it. Yeah. Just as long as I got my trusty tape recorder, I'll always be ready to nab me a scoop.
Play me that tape. Play that record, Johnny.
Drake meme. Huh?
What?
What? I don't get it.
Oh, okay. It's the meme where it's the guy going like.
Okay. That's Drake.
Yes.
Yeah.
Intriguing. A young reporter, hungry for success. So dedicated to her craft that to leave such an important event unrecorded would be unthinkable. And indeed she did not. She committed to the entire event. To tape! Go on.
Dang it! This is my scoop you're messing with! My big break! Fine, sure. I recorded the whole darn thing. It's all right here. You got me, okay?
Checkmate. Okay. I think I could sort of get it.
Yeah.
Mind chess. Checkmate.
Although it's probably gonna get a lot harder.
Oh yeah, no doubt.
You're something else, Ruffles. I was trying to be all strong and silent, but you had me singing like a canary.
I'm gonna say this right now. I feel like if we want to use the guide as little as possible, we should be saving a lot more often.
Oh, yeah.
Never mind that. Now play us the tape. It should finally tell us how many shots were fired.
Fine. You can hear it, but I got conditions. You played me like a fiddle, Ruffles. Only the chief ever played me so good. You gotta agree to the chief number to be chief Sorry. So you gotta agree to be chief number 2 and be mentor to the rising star, aka me.
Chief number 2. Sounds like a secretary. That's a big responsibility, sir.
And one more thing. I want exclusive reporting rights for the first 24 hours. Come on, you gotta say yes. What kind of mentor wouldn't give his star pupil the exclusive, huh?
She's a difficult woman to refuse. I need to hear that recording. You also have the option of calling me. Sure, we'll have the
True.
option to phone a friend.
Yeah. Okay, but my name isn't Johnny.
24 hours is more than I can promise. The story's yours, but the story's yours until the case is solved.
And the job of chief number 2?
I think not.
Gah, you're no fun. but I guess a girl can't have everything. All for the sake of the scoop, huh? Alright, you got yourself a deal. I got exclusive access starting right this second, Ruffles.
Good. Then our first order of business is to listen to that tape.
Shock.
Jeez. Honored friends and allies, I am here today to deliver a message. The odious criminals that dogged my beloved nation are no more. President's speech. President passionately addresses the assembled crowd, as if trying to shake off the reports of his declining popularity by sheer force of will.
That's there. Oh,
Whoops.
that was supposed to be me. That there's me. Can't beat a little live commentary to set the scene. The meeting is scheduled for just after the speech, correct? Oh wait, maybe that's not.
No, I think it's still you.
Seems pretty pleased to be able to put the whole Yatagarasu situation behind him.
Yeah, CK's back.
As well as he should be. This is all... I don't know who's talking.
I think it is still her.
This is a great day for all of us. Oh no, that's not.
Damn it! Whose voices are these?
Oh, there was these two old guys standing right in front of me. They were whispering away to each other the whole darn time.
I know their voices from somewhere.
Wait, the part where the gun goes off is right after this.
There you go.
President thrusts his fist into the air as the excitement reaches fever pitch. Oh, that's yours. That's you.
The battle against evil rages on! Here today, I make you this solemn promise! We shall crush the wicked with the righteous hammer of justice! Ugh! 2 shots.
Whoa, what the? Ah! Wait, is that? Oh no, that's me.
Yeah, that was you.
But what the? Ah!
Here we go.
What the fuck?
What in tarnation?
What in tarnation?
So, 2 shots were fired.
Yep, and that tells us something?
Something very important indeed. It allows us to deduce the trajectory of one of our bullets. Of the 2 shots fired, 1 hit the president, which means the other must have passed through both the flag and the balloon in that order, which, as you can see, allows us to deduce the position of our shooter. The only possible place from which a bullet could have been fired through the flag and into the balloon is... Wait. It went through the flag, the balloon, and the president. Right? Here, hold on. Go back into history real quick.
I don't... Oh. Yeah.
Bullet could have been fired through the flag and into the balloon.
There were 2 shots.
Right.
Well, and 1 hit the president.
Yeah. So then... Well, to get the balloon and the flag, a shooter would have to be, like, here?
Yeah. I would assume so, yeah.
So then... I guess put it there?
I think.
Yes? Because we're not talking about the president, it seems, right?
No.
We're just talking about the balloon and the flag, which would make sense if it was like that. So, yeah, I guess, like, put it around here. Okay. Here. Yeah. Oh, wait. Yes, there's no doubt about it. This is where our shooter was standing.
You sure about that, Ruffles?
God damn it! Watch your mouth, kid. Mr. Edgeworth's powers of deduction never fail. He takes the evidence, puts it together, uses his logic, and bam! Out comes the truth. Every time. Can't wait to hear the logic behind this one. Well, sir, how did you do it? There.
DMs.
One moment. Yes.
It's alright, Ruffles. We all make mistakes.
I picked the wrong spot! Damn it. 2 bullets were fired, we know that for a fact. If we draw a straight line along the path of each bullet, our 2 lines should converge on a single point.
Where our culprit was standing. Okay.
So then...
Hard to do without a guide.
Okay, let's see. Neat. Oh, wait, hold on.
What?
Okay, hold on. So if it's not there, 2 gunshots, and it needed to pass through the balloon, the flag, Well, let's vibe to the music while we think about it. Unless... Oh, wait, hold on. No, because that doesn't make sense. Do you think maybe... Don't worry, I'm just for this one. The left side? Wait, hold up. Oh! So like 1 bullet here, and then I guess another bullet here? Okay. Not quite following the logic.
Take that!
There. We'll put that there. Drawing a line between the flag and the balloon gives us the trajectory of one of our bullets. Okay. And places our shooter on the left-hand side of the spectator. You're a genius, Mr. Edgeworth, even though you fucked up that one time. Detective Gumshoe, I need to examine the left side of the spectator area. Roger that, sir. So, you need me to clear all those people out of the way, I guess. I do, and what evidence remains to be found may already be deteriorating. So I'll need you to be quick about it. Yes, sir.
Chief! Chief!
The headline is available, thank you.
Chief, I'm talking to you, Chief!
I suppose you mean me, Miss Lloyd.
I sure do. I surely do. You gotta let me help out. This stuff's my forte. I'm the best crowd herder you ever did see. I'll prod, pummel, and push them whatever you want. Wherever you like.
Are you gonna Subway Slammer them?
Yes.
A very kind offer, but I think a less hands-on approach might be preferable.
Oh.
But she really was about to say, it's slamming time!
Ah, it's slamming time!
Slams all over the place.
Woof.
Also, about this chief business, I am nobody's chief.
Whatever you say, Mr. Edgeworth, sir. Your wish is my command.
I somehow doubt that. Alright, clear out of here, maggots. Here you go, sir. It's all ready for you. Miss Lloyd here cleared everybody out, just like that. You should have seen it. What?
Look who's...
Oh my god, it's Winston Payne.
Oh, you ain't seen nothing. The chief, my other chief, that is, she sends up running twice as quick. I can believe that. Sent to add hell for my sins of existing comfortably.
Bro. Man, can I just say, the ads have been getting so bad
I know.
that like I was
Even on
subscribed to-
YouTube.
Yeah. I especially love like how there are less and less skippable ads now.
Yeah.
Fucking lovely. She sounds quite a formidable character. Perhaps I should get easy on the poor girl. Thank you, but she really shouldn't have. All that running around. Your clothes are covered in mud. Allow me to pay for the cleaning. It's the least I can do.
Huh? You mean my jacket? Oh, don't you be worrying your pretty little head about that. It's reversible. All you gotta do is switch it around and alakazam, no more dirt.
On the outside, perhaps, but you'd still have something of a problem with the inside.
Yeah, then whatever you're wearing on the inside would be covered in dirt.
We're ready to get back to the investigation whenever you are, sir. The crowd has trampled the entire area. We'll be lucky to find any traces of our shooter at all.
Begin investigation.
Oh, time to start sniffing for clues.
Well, this is quite the situation, wouldn't you say, Mr. Edgeworth?
Who is he again?
It's Payne, Mr. Edgeworth. Winston Payne. We work together at the prosecutor's office.
He's a prosecutor. What brings you here, today, Mr. Payne?
What indeed? Why, only the invitation of the chief prosecutor himself.
His voice. I recognize it from the tape recording. Oh. Was he one of the men who was standing in front of Miss Lloyd? And where is the chief prosecutor?
He had to leave, I'm afraid. He's a busy man. They let him, and only him, out through the cordon.
So he had me summoned on short notice, and then left before I even showed up. Rude.
How rude.
Is the chief prosecutor the shooter?
You even gotta pick through the trash yourself? A prosecutor's life ain't easy, huh?
Detective Gumshoe.
He just asked Gumshoe do it!
Right away, sir.
The faithful detective scrabbles through the garbage as the prosecutor looks on, his hands unblemished.
Let's see now. Come to Papa, little treasures.
Apparently, YouTube is also giving ads to premium users too?
Wow.
Holy shit! Wow.
YouTube and Twitch really are just going the same way that cable TV went.
At least I can bother Nick with my new shop, Signata's house of healing items, including potions, Gaga Milano watches, and mahjong pieces.
There's nothing healing about $55 million for the most gaudy shit I've ever seen. It's like people fucking buying those $500 skins in League. By the way, ran into one in the wild earlier this week.
Really?
Somebody fucking paid for the $500 skin, and it's just like,
Ew.
I wanted to say something, but I'm like, man's already spent $500 on a fucking League skin. He's not winning at life.
Yeah, no. And also, Twitch is letting one of their biggest scandal artists get away with so much.
Also not surprising.
Hey, you never use potions anyway, so what difference does it make?
You mean the Gacha skin or the Risen Legend ones? Really both of them, because I feel like you shouldn't have to pay any amount over $50 for a skin.
Yeah, Nick.
50 is already like, what?
Nick.
Yes.
Prince has a point about the potions.
Honk. Hello, Rosa. What's up? Have a great gaming session. Thank you.
Hello.
You as well. Ugh. I will never escape the allegations with the potions, am I?
Nope. Three Houses really sealed that for you. Because people can just get lucky with the gotchas.
Yes.
Skins are just pixels. Food is food.
Exactly. Skins are just pixels. Food is food. If I'm gonna spend $50, I want it to be on some damn good food.
Yeah, right?
Listen, if you're the kind of person that can drop that kind of money on a fucking free-to-play game and not feel guilty about it, bully for you. Some of us ain't that lucky.
Did you read this?
Yes. Is he enjoying himself? Big guy. Popsicle sick. Gotta love the jokes they put on these. Detective. Sorry, sir. Relevant evidence. Oh, hey, I think we got something here. Good work, detective. Let's take a closer look, shall we? Oh, shit. By examining a piece of evidence from all angles, we can uncover hidden details. We sure can. Just tell me which way you want it, sir. We can rotate the item with R. If you want, I can move it closer or further away, too. I can use L to examine an object up close, and R to move out for the bigger picture. And when you spot something, just say the word. I can point out suspicious areas with the cursor, and press A to examine.
I know how to do this!
Alright, let's see what we can discover. Anyway. Pipe. Oh, well, would you look at that?
Oh.
Oh, well,
Would you look at that?
This is a document of some kind.
Let's cover for Lakeside now. Eyes on this area. Rook repositioned in light of Knight's injury. Knight to immediately escort President to plane in case of emergency. Stay frosty. We know who might be in the audience.
Interesting. So, just throwing it out there right now. The king is definitely, Mr.
Yeah.
Wang.
Yeah,
because
Mr.
that was,
yeah.
That's the pun.
His name is Wang.
The pun in name. So, these two are probably his bodyguards.
Yeah.
Suspicious. What are we looking at here? Presidential security plan. It's a diagram of the president's security arrangements. It shows how the president's bodyguards were positioned, yeah? It even has his people's names on it. Rook and Knight. Those bodyguards aren't natives of Zhengfa. That's you.
I heard he uses some private security firm.
But why not employ people from his own country?
I know why not. Y'all want to hear a little tabloid exclusive?
You really know something?
Sure I do. I was over at their embassy not so long ago, sniffing out a story. While I'm there, one of my sources tells me that the president's got more enemies than you got hairs on your head, including a bunch of bigwigs in the National Police Force.
Interesting. So he's unable to trust his own domestic law enforcement. Wonder if one of these enemies could have been behind the attempt on his life.
So does that mean he's enemies with Lang?
Potentially. Oh boy. Damn.
I feel like this is more intimate than I need. What are you talking about, Mr. Edgeworth? What are you talking about, Edgeworth, please?
Nick, repair your weapons. Okay, I will. Gets into a battle. Did I remember to fix my weapons? Opens menu, looks at weapons. Nope.
Yeah, that was... Yeah, definitely something that happened.
Lang and Wang.
Yeah. Lang
The
and
Lang
Wang.
and the Wang.
The Lang and the Wang. Lang's from the same country. Yeah.
So, yeah.
That's why I said that.
The Lang and the Wang. The Lang and the Wang, and
Did you
it
read
all
this?
ended with a bang.
Did you see it? Did
Yes.
you read this? Okay.
Security plan jotted down in my organizer. But what was it doing dumped there in that bag? Raise an interesting point. It's a document relating to a matter of national security. It would surely be classified. Hey, there's something else in here. It's a fucking gun. Oh, and a scope and everything, damn. Well, a scope or a laser sight, one of the two. Whoa, my.
That was fireworks. Scared the shit out of me, though.
Damn. What's a gun doing here? How very ironic that just as we bring up the gun, there's just a fucking
Yeah, right?
Lang gang or Wang gang, doesn't matter, because neither bang. We just heard a bang outside. God
Yeah,
dang.
we did.
We heard a bang outside, god dang. What's a gun doing in there?
Oh, my swirls. Please, someone get the reference. I'm sorry, I don't get the
Sorry,
reference.
no. Sorry, this bag. Gotta belong to the... Yes. Could well have been disposed of by a would-be assassin. Revolver. Would have taken a lot of nerve to dump it here amid all the chaos. Could this be the work of a professional? That would explain the security plan, too.
Oh, Yokai Watch? I've never played
Oh,
that.
yeah, no, sorry.
I have never played Yokai Watch, unfortunately.
It was never something that was on my radar, my bad.
I've also never watched it.
That would explain the security plan, too. I think we need to take a very close look at our latest find. It is a laser sight. This is a laser sight. It can be lined up with the target to make aiming a bit easier. I press this here. Yeah, definitely a red laser. God, that just reminds me of the broken butterfly from Resident Evil 4. Same, like, big fucking, like, laser. Could the assassin have used the laser sight to target the president? How many bullets are in the chamber? 2 shots were fired. 2 spent bullets in the cylinder, matching the 2 gunshots heard on the recording. That proves it. This must be the weapon that was used. Holy walnuts, sign me up!
Sad chaos blob noises.
Sorry.
Oh.
Alright, found in the trash can with 2 spent bullets and a laser. That bag was a real find, huh? This goes to show, bag in the hand is worth doing the trash. Nice work, Detective. Now there's something else I'd like to ask of you, if you don't mind. I need you to take the bag and the gun to forensics and see if they can find any prints. On it, sir. A good set of fingerprints could really help this investigation along. Got the results for you, sir.
Damn, that was fast.
That was quick. You bet it was. Told the techs it was ultra super high priority. But, they came up empty. Yeah, I figured as much. If they got back to him that fast, it's literally because they went, no prints.
Yep.
And they checked everywhere. Inside and outside, top to bottom, sir. I even took the bullets out of the gun and dusted them. I should have known it wouldn't be that easy. How'd he hide the laser? Maybe nobody noticed. Or, here's my theory. Well, no, actually, that wouldn't have made any sense. I was gonna say they just used the laser to, like, mark the target. Not actually shoot, but, you know, the gun had 2 shots in it, so. The television truck appears to be stuck in the mud. Reminds me of that time I pushed your car out of that ditch, sir. And you just drove away and left me. Gotta admit, it felt kinda lonely.
Oh my god!
Did I do that? I think I might have. You came back though, Mr. Edgeworth. Only left me there in the mud for like, maybe 15 minutes.
Oh my god!
I know you'd never forget about me, sir. Of course I wouldn't. Barring those 15 minutes anyway. I'd like to imagine it was just like, he'd started driving, and it was like 15 minutes of just no thoughts, head empty, and then all of a sudden I left fucking Gumshoe behind!
Jesus, take the wheel!
Wow. You're with one of the news channels. Yup, can I help you? You must have footage of the event. Do you mind if I take a look? Wish I could help you, but that might be a little tricky. And why's that, huh, pal? You got a problem with doing your civic duty or something? No, it's just that my camera was knocked over in all the panic. And now I can't get it to work.
Damn.
That footage would have helped immensely. Ugh, just our luck. What the? You look like you need a little help, Mr. Edgeworth. I know that voice. Oh my god!
It's Kay!
Never mind, you should have taken that.
Oh, I didn't know it was Kay.
Kay? Where's she going? She really need to go that way?
Honestly, I leave you alone for 2 seconds, but don't worry, your hero's here to save the day. That's right, the one, the only, Kay Faraday!
Hero? Only you would give yourself a title like that. So you're not a great thief anymore?
The tones of male and female voices are different.
I guess so, yeah. So you're not a great thief anymore?
Not right now, but it's not like I quit. I'm just on sabbatical. I'm taking time out for some intensive training. Being the second Yatagarasu doesn't come easy.
Kay helped me out on a few occasions about 2 weeks ago. 2 weeks?
2 weeks?
Jesus, never a dull moment.
The beeps in the text posing?
I never noticed that.
Beeps in...
Yeah, when the text goes like beep, 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 beep. Here, hold on. Kay helped me out on occasion those 2 weeks ago when I was working a case. Those.
Well, how are they different? They never sounded different to me.
Well, I guess we're just gonna have to listen.
Oh.
The case of the Yatagarasu, a mysterious thief who seemed to appear and disappear at will, and who claimed only to steal the truth. She calls herself the second Yatagarasu, the successor to the so-called Great Thief.
Oh!
Okay. I do
Holy
hear it a little
shit!
bit.
I never noticed that.
Okay, alright.
I went all these.
All right.
I went all this time not realizing that. Holy crap!
Also, ¿qué tal, Nick? Mucho tiempo sin verlos. Esta semana tuve mucho más trabajo de lo habitual, pero esta noche los podré ver otra vez. Muchas gracias por darme estas hermosas noches, guapos. Los amo. Gracias, mucho. Don't worry, I understood all of that.
What?
He's basically saying thank you, long time no see, how you been? I've had a lot of work these past couple nights, but it's great to see you again.
Aw.
Thank you for giving me more fun nights.
Aw.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Muchas gracias. So, don't worry. My pronunciation may be terrible sometimes, but my comprehension is just fine.
There's not a lock I can't open or a trap I can't escape. And when it comes to stealing, well, I'm still in training, but I'll get there soon enough.
What are you doing here, Kay?
What do you think I'm doing? I've been enjoying the festivities, of course.
I suppose she did mention being fond of such things.
What? I don't know what that means. I don't speak in general.
I don't speak in general.
Another firework. Yeah, I think that's gonna be startling me this whole time.
Also, hello, No Lara. What's up? Happy
Hello.
4th of July.
Happy 4th of July.
Or as Papa Nichols put it in USA. USA!
USA!
USA! Oh, wait, Papa Nichols from Drake and Josh.
Oh!
Yeah. I still love, my favorite moment has to be, where is he? I don't know. We lost him. Literally just fucking body slammed from the top. USA! USA! Speaking of, want another of the Smirnoffs?
Nah, I'm good.
I'm going for another one. I'll be right back.
Okay. I suppose she did mention being fond of such things. All right, I probably shouldn't go. I probably shouldn't go further because Nick hasn't played this game either. Hello, Marshy. I've been captured by 2 German nerds.
What is that?
I've been captured by 2 German nerds.
Ugh. Oh, hi, Marshy. What's up? Yeah. Ah.
Also from
D-
the same
2
episode,
German
I guess.
nerds.
Ah, yes, USA Day. I prefer Canada Day, even though I'm from Georgia. Cue Nick dying of horror movie villain.
Don't worry.
Oh no.
I'm totally fine. Cheers. Happy 4th of July, everybody. I'm celebrating with some Smirnoff Ice Red, White, and Berry. It's actually very good.
Oh, fireworks.
Delicious. I suppose she did mention being fond of such things.
And afterwards, I was thinking of dropping by your office to see you guys, but now I don't have to.
Good to see you, kiddo. You're as bright and breezy as ever.
Hey, Gummy, how you been? You're looking pretty full of beans yourself. Never forget when Yusuke brought rain to a fireworks festival? Oh, yeah! Yusuke from Persona 5.
Yeah.
Every time I think Yusuke Urameshi, but...
For a moment, I thought Yosuke from Persona 4, but no, that's different.
Yeah. Fireworks, but is it good is it good at its job?
You guys, your neighbors are shooting them off now. Mine are shooting their fireworks off at 1 in the morning.
Oh
last
no.
night. Guess who was not a happy camper? I can't imagine.
Yeah.
Listen, fireworks are fun and all. It's great that it's happening now. Alright, they're really going now. It's not like before where it was just like one big boom.
Pass mode for Screm.
Man, we used to have... You know what happened? My dad and I used to love setting off fireworks for 4th of July. You know what changed?
What?
The fact that they became legal.
Why did that change it?
Because now it's all the boring fireworks. None of the big, like, mortar fires that we'd grab. Yeah, I'll admit it. My dad used to go to Pennsylvania for the good shit. Because that's where it was legal. So he'd bring all the really good, like, you know, heart thumpers. You know, the kind that you'd load in like a mortar and they'd just be like, boom! And like fire off into the air and like explode in the big cool powder. And like, it was really cool and really fun. And then they made it legal. And it's like, well, you could just buy these. They're legal now. And then they're just boring.
Legal equals boring. It's just common knowledge.
Yeah. Now we don't do fireworks anymore.
I remember one time we had a 4th of July at my old house and one of my cousins almost burnt off his eyebrows.
Well, if it makes you feel any better, I once burnt all the hair off my legs. Not through fireworks, though, through some other type of fire-related incident.
Yeah, I do remember you told me that.
For context, so it was part of like it's part of a tradition, sort of, in like Spain, where it's like, kind of like our version of 4th of July almost, where you'd build like a big bonfire, and then the challenge was to like jump over the bonfire, you know? It's supposed to like bring good luck. Probably one of those like, you know, like, oh, you know, warding away the spirit kind of stuff.
So Nick was fired.
Yes.
How hot is it? How hot is it in the U.S. right
Ooh,
now?
okay.
I'm freezing.
So, to answer that question...
It's 77 degrees, so it's not too bad.
Oh.
Oh no, it's 65 right now.
Okay, so it dipped to 65, but earlier today it was in like the 80s.
Yeah.
I don't know what that is in Celsius. Because basically all the rest of the world uses Celsius.
Yeah, we're the only ones that don't.
We're probably not the only ones, but we're definitely one of the few.
Yeah. It was almost 100 here?
Ooh, I don't...
Oh, Jesus.
I don't doubt that. I don't doubt that. West Coast is different. Ooh.
Ooh.
Oh, excuse me. Ooh. But anyway, yes. So it was a thing where it's like you jump over the bonfire, and like, well, let's just say one year I underestimated the jump and ended up just singeing off all of the hairs on my leg.
Oh no.
So I was like, well, I can't just have one leg have no hair. So let me get rid of all the hair on my other leg. I hated that feeling. Listen, I don't know how some women can do it. I don't know how some guys can do it. When I shaved my legs, I was like, I'm all clammy, gross. Ugh.
Well, you're not used to it.
No, I wasn't. Yeek. It's okay. Are you really here to save the day?
Yep. Prepare for your jaw to hit the floor. Your best pal in the world here only went and took pictures of the whole shebang.
Did you now? Then you better show them to me.
Wow, your jaw didn't even drop an inch. What's a girl gotta do to impress you, huh? Yeah, I know, right? Mr. Prosecutor here is about as much fun as a damaged toothache. As a dang toothache. Why did I think it said damaged? Won't even let me call him Chief.
No way! He doesn't let me do that either!
But I'm forgetting my manners. Tabby Lloyd, ace reporter at your service. Nice to meet you, Tabby. You're right, he's no fun at all. This one time he...
You two can chat later. Okay, can I see those pictures?
Boo. Fine. Here.
Quick, they're bonding. Get the spray bottle. Psst, psst. Oh, yep, there it is. Laser sight.
Yep. I took this one right when the gun went off. It was total chaos. People running everywhere.
The president and his 2 bodyguards. The names on the security plan were Knight and Rook, I think. That man has the squarest head I think I've ever seen. He looks like a Minecraft character.
He does.
What's that? Thank you. Indeed, Kay. I think you've provided us with a vital clue.
How we? Who we? Who we? Your eyes just lit up like a pair of danged Christmas trees. Well, Mr. Edgeworth, care to tell the readers what you spotted?
A contradiction.
Huh? A what now? I don't see nothing strange.
Allow me to show you. This picture shows the moment of the incident, but another piece of evidence shows something different. I need to highlight the point of contradiction. Wait, is it actually the laser sight? And then employ my powers of deduction. First, to find the contradiction in a photograph... Is it actually? Yes, this is it. I'll simply press X to make my deduction. Wow, it's actually the laser sight. Now to present the evidence that proves the contradiction. The gun? Oh yeah! Wait, maybe? Yeah, let's really think about this real quick. While the fireworks are going off in the background.
Yep.
First party guard looks like he needs a picture from Spider-Man. I need pictures of Spider-Man. I think it might be the gun. I think, because...
Well, why would it be the gun?
Because if it's the forehead, the thing that I'm thinking is, like, it's a laser sight. And if they're aiming for his head, then the laser sight would be there, right?
Yeah. But it was on his forehead.
Right.
But then why would it be the... Why would it be the gun, then?
Maybe it is the bullet trajectory? Hey.
Are we thinking in the right direction, Prince?
Yeah. Is it the bullet trajectory, or is it the gun? Because I think it might... I wanted to say that it's the gun, but maybe it is the maybe it is the trajectory.
I don't know how it would be the gun. I'm not? Oh, okay.
No, damn. It's the prosecutor's badge. Can we take a look at the map real quick? We can just look at it, right? Yeah,
Yeah.
let's see. Perhaps not. Jesus. Let's see. So his forehead is where the, like, it just brought you there, right?
Yeah.
Like, you didn't do that.
No, I didn't do that.
So it's definitely, like, his forehead. And, like, the fact that there's a big red splotch on it. Oh, wait a second. Is it the fucking newspaper clip? Because it's like, oh, he doesn't have a thing on his head.
Is it the newspaper
I'll
clipping?
cry. It's like, he doesn't have a red dot on his forehead. That's the contradiction. Whoop! Okay, listen. I'm not drunk yet, but that's silly. Look closely at the picture of the president in this newspaper clipping, if you would, Miss Lloyd. Now look at Kay's photograph. Compare the two carefully.
Huh? What am I looking for here? Well, I'll be.
Indeed, there's something on the president's forehead. Something that wasn't there in the other picture. What is that? Some kind of birthmark.
Yeah, guy's got a big red birthmark right in the middle of his forehead.
I don't think that's a birthmark.
That doesn't seem like a birthmark.
I don't think that's a birthmark. I think that's a laser sight. I highly doubt a birthmark just sprang up there since the other picture was taken. Can people hear that? God damn.
It's coming up, yeah. On the thing here.
Damn. Happy 4th of July.
Yeah.
But also, shut up! Anyway, I highly doubt a birthmark
Yeah, Prince just said he can hear it.
just sprang up there since the other picture was taken. Did he get bitten by a bug then, maybe?
Yeah, that's it. That's right. That right there is a big old bug bite.
Trust me.
And
I
here
know a
I
thing
thought,
or two.
here I thought it was something important. The look on your face.
You should know that the road to the truth is paved with just such seemingly trivial details.
Ooh, again with the face. All right. Duly noted, Chief.
Photograph the president at the exact moment the incident occurred.
It's all bulged up.
Well, I guess let's continue examining.
Yeah.
Or talking.
Hey, Mr. Edgeworth. Did you like my big entrance? Bet I really am your hero now, huh?
Well, your evidence helped things along, certainly.
Hey, I'm the second Yatagarasu, remember? All in a day's work. Kinda wish I could have showed you how far I've really come with the whole with the whole great thief thing, though.
The training you mentioned, about that.
Don't worry, I haven't stolen anything yet. I promise.
Yet.
So the whole great thief thing is just on hold, for now anyway.
That's a relief, I suppose.
Yeah, I wanted to get out there and start stealing back the truth like my dad. But I've still got a ways to go with my training, and I need to find some partners in crime.
I hope she means that figuratively.
I can't be the only girl in the world looking to pull off the most daring heist ever attempted.
True, but not many people are looking to pull off a career larceny either, I'd wager.
Yep, no doubt about it. If you compare the pic I took to the newspaper clipping, the red birthmark stands out like a sore thumb. That's a contradiction, all right.
Indeed, though I very much doubt it's due to a birthmark suddenly appearing.
Oh, that reminds me. I might have to steal that line of yours. The road to the truth is paved with seemingly trivial thefts.
Funny, I don't remember that being the exact sequence of words I used.
Why just rob a bank when you... why just rob a house when you can rearrange the furniture, too?
Also, one more maturing is realizing nobody respected Josh's dad on Drake and Josh, not even his wife. Goddamn.
Yeah, seriously.
Also, hi Jack Frost. There's
Hello.
already P5X memes. Yes, and it's all about the Subway Slammer.
Yep, we know about that.
All the Subway Slammer. It's great. I feel the need to say something. Worms. Alright, that is certainly a something. You may call it rearranging, but I call it irretrievably corrupting. You know what you should do?
What?
Present the attorney's badge.
Yeah, I know. That's a cool badge. Very severe.
As it should be. After all, it symbolizes both the sanctity and the strictness of the law.
Yeah, well, my badge symbolizes, love, justice, peace, courage, duty, and compassion.
And what about your beloved truth? Alright. I guess that's all we're gonna get out of K for now.
Yeah.
We talked to Payne. This wooden sign looks almost brand new. I imagine it was placed here recently. What's it say? 50 yards to the Gordy Museum. And 70 yards to the, never mind. What's the matter, detective? Just read it, will you? 70 yards to the boathouse.
Oh. I guess I can think of why he didn't want to say it.
It feels like a million years since that whole sorry affair unfolded. Fond memories, detective. Yeah. Fond memories, sir. Huh.
Oh!
Hey, we got an achievement. Thanks.
You're welcome.
So, like Law and Order? I couldn't make the noise. You say you attended today's ceremony in order to gather material for an article of some kind?
You bet I did. It ain't the kind of thing that happens every day.
And when did the ceremony begin?
Right after the rain stopped. We got lucky. It was raining all morning before that. However, the president's plane touched down right around 1:45. And and the speech started at 2 on the nose.
What about the shooting?
Must have been 20 minutes. It must have been maybe 20 after.
So 20 minutes after the ceremony began.
Yeah, shots rang out, tearing through air that only moments before had been alive with cheers. Then tragedy. The president dropped to the floor, felled by an unknown assassin's bullet. It's 2:25 p.m. on March 25th, and I've been reporting to you live from the scene here at Gourd Lake.
What was that all about?
Sorry, just making some voice notes. Gotta get those ideas down the second they come into the old noggin, you know? Ain't every day you get to report on the assassination of a president, after all. It's dramatic, it's emotional. It's got everything I need to write in an article that puts the readers right there on the scene.
And did the president really drop to the floor? Officers on the scene said his bodyguards escorted him straight into the presidential plane.
Dang Southerners. Wait.
Wait. Yeah, you hear that? All the people that I know down in the South?
Hey, y'all can't blame me for getting a little carried away now, can ya?
I'd better take any testimony she gives with a good-sized pinch of salt. Uh-oh.
Hey, I've heard about these. How come it ain't stuck to your jacket or something?
Because that's not the custom.
It is too. All lawyers wear them. I don't see it. Seen it. So, what's the story with yours?
No comment.
Heh. Guess these legal eagles gotta make themselves feel superior to us regular folks somehow.
I would like it to be on the record that I made no such comment.
Stop it. Calling me a reporter and all. It's kinda weird when someone else says it. Still, Tabby Lloyd, reporter at large. Does have kind of a ring to it, don't you think?
But you are a reporter, aren't you?
Sure am. A reporter in training.
What? Have you even had any articles published?
Fixing to look up my work, huh? Well, that might be tricky.
And yet, you call yourself a reporter nonetheless.
Well, I soon will be, won't I? This right here is a big old scoop. No mistake about it. And I got the whole thing on tape. Didn't miss a second. And it's all thanks to my trusty Mac and my even trustier tape machine. I'm about to set the journalistic record on fire, just like my mentor before me.
Oh boy. Real quick, Amatsu sent this to me.
Oh my god.
Jesus Christ.
What the fuck?
Jesus Christ. Sheesh.
What game is this?
Is this? No, this isn't Action Tineman. And unfortunately, I do know about that because of Dave. Oh no, wait. No, it is. I think it is Action Tineman. I recognize some of the things because Dave plays it on his tablet every once in a while.
Retsu Unohana.
Not tablet, computer.
Retsu Unohana 3.0. Now. Huh. Okay.
Okay, so yeah, it is Action Tineman. God damn. Why does every girl in this game have back problems?
Yes, her eyes are closed. She has Brock syndrome.
Oh, okay. Understood. Here,
Your mentor.
Here, hold on. Let me get a better look at her eyes.
I mean, I noticed they were closed.
Yes. Closed eyes.
Yes, that's definitely where you're looking.
Yep.
That is absolutely where
Yep.
you're looking.
Here, hold on. Let me get another good look at the eyes. Yep. Those are some eyes.
Yep.
She has very big, beautiful eyes.
You know the Chief Ruffles, my mentor, my inspiration.
No, but you have mentioned her repeatedly.
It's a serious medical condition, Brock syndrome. Did I? Can't rightly say I remember.
What kind of a reporter forgets a thing like that?
Well, it's just like the chief always says. You gotta treat information like as irresponsibly as you can.
And what kind of mentor says that?
A lot of heart does. Oh, you should have heard her the day she gave me this here tape machine. You be sure and bag yourself the juiciest, sleaziest scoops you can. You can now, you hear?
Sounds like Lotta.
Yep.
Wonderful. So you're the kind of reporter who sees fire under even the faintest trace of smoke.
No, I'm the kind of reporter who puffs on the fire till the smoke about chokes you.
Your journalistic integrity scares me. How is that any better?
Jesus Christ. Really going ham out there with the fireworks.
I mean, it's 4th of July.
I know.
We would have been right out there with them had we had fireworks.
We would be out there joining them with the fireworks if we had any.
I'm glad we both went to the same place. All right. Is there anything else, or do we have anything left to investigate?
No, I don't think so. Can't go on that side, so.
There's nothing else to investigate over here. Then you know what I think? I think it's time. Yeah, I think it's time for the logic. So let's see. I really think laser sight read birthmark. If I'm wrong about this... Okay.
I was thinking that too, so.
I have solved the mystery of the red birthmark. Really? So it wasn't a bug bite. Now, what we're dealing with isn't something that would itch for a day and then disappear.
No, it, you know, go right into your head, and then you're just dead.
Well, ain't that a kick in the head?
Yeah.
It is, in fact, the beam of a laser sight. And our killer was aiming to shoot the president square in the forehead.
No.
To be fair, probably one of the worst places to, like, shoot to kill is the forehead.
Really?
Well, yeah, because there's the chance that it deflects off your skull.
You can do that?
Yes! I mean, it depends on the caliber of the bullet. But like certain bullet calibers, yes, actually. We both went the same place. Different calibers of bullets, some can be like so small that they can just go right off the top of your head. Like, it's got to get caught at the right angle, and it's got to be the thickest part of the skull, which is, like, right here. But, like, yeah, there's the potential of, like, a smaller caliber bullet just straight up just going boing right off your skull.
Wow.
That's how Avdol survived. Muhammad Avdol!
You're right. Yes, I am.
Exactly, that's how he survived. The bullet only grazed him, Kelsey.
Oh my god.
And shortly after this picture was taken, a second shot rang out. Yeah, that's gonna do more than itch. Indeed, I fear the president might be in even more danger than we thought, and that the gun we found was the weapon used in the crime.
But then he got swallowed by Vanilla Ice.
Yeah,
Rip.
it's sad. And then Polnareff became a turtle.
Yeah. Yep.
Why would the perp use a laser sight, though?
Well, first he became crippled, and then he became a turtle.
Did they ever explain that? I forget.
No, they did.
Okay. And I forget. It's been a long time. We still need to actually finish watching
Stone
the rest
Ocean.
of Stone Ocean. Especially now that Steel Ball Run is going to be out soon.
Not
Well,
soon,
not
but,
soon, but
it got announced that it's gonna be happening, which I'm excited for because I love Steel Ball Run. To be honest, I'd say even if he were to survive his battle with Vanilla Ice, he would have instantly been killed by Dio.
Yes.
Yeah, I don't think he would have survived fighting Dio.
So by the by, speaking of which, so recently, aura farming has been going around as like a new joke
Yep.
or meme, whatever.
Yep.
And I referenced it a couple of times, and Kelsey was like, what does that even mean? It's like, well, you see, it's kind of like... And the only thought that came to my head, the best way that I could explain it, is like, so you remember how Dio just kept using the world just so that he could, like, stop time, pick up Polnareff, put him back down at the bottom of the stairs, run back to the top of the stairs, and then resume time? That's aura farming.
Yeah.
Even though it's not technically, it's the best example that I thought of at the time. Just being an extra little bitch.
Yeah, basically, well, yeah, I'd say a lot of characters in JoJo Aura Farm.
Why would the perp use a laser sight, though?
He's right. You'd stand out like crazy using something like that. Pew pew pew! It's not like you can just go around shooting lasers all over the place. What?
Do you think it's an actual laser?
Oh my god.
No, and anyone who saw it could trace it right back to the shooter. Seems like a pretty bad idea all around.
Oh, I almost forgot. I took a couple more pictures. Maybe the laser sight's in one of them.
It's a long shot, but it's worth a look at least. Alright, Kay, let's see those other pictures.
Yes, sir. Right away, sir. Let's see. First up, here's one I took just before everything started going south.
It's just being cool for the sake of being cool. Yep. No fucking way Kay is fucking, like, giving herself a selfie.
She did. But look.
Oh shit, good eye. Yeah, look at that.
And it's right in...
Oh!
It's right on Pain.
Somebody wanted to inflict some pain on him. Hi, Dave. What's up?
Hello.
Dave. We hell diving tonight?
Aura farming is farming the aura plant. Makes sense. It's just being cool for the sake of being cool. Okay.
Yeah. Dave, we hell diving tonight, brother? For the 4th of July?
Also, I think it's this guy here.
That guy?
Well, yeah, it looks like the laser is coming from...
Oh, sorry. I thought you meant the person in the pink shirt.
No, I meant
okay,
this
yeah.
guy, the one with the hoodie. The one with the hood up.
I mean, it would have to be, right? But then why is he aiming at Pain? It might be more useful to us if half of the frame wasn't taken up with your face.
Can you blame me for wanting to get a selfie with the president?
I actually used the word selfie. God damn it.
Lucky for you, this was right before the gun went off. And this one I showed you before is from just after the first shot was fired. The second shot came just seconds after this. Then there's...
Ass. What is this? I can hardly see anything through this man's flatter than a pancake ass.
I got knocked over when everyone started running right after that last picture. Guess I must have pressed the shutter by accident. Oh,
Yeah.
but look.
Oh yeah.
You can see the person with the red hood.
Yeah, there's our supposed possible suspect. Not sure this one's gonna be much use, kid.
And that's all of them.
3 photographs taken before, during, and after the shooting. Also, Nick, I started following Chibidoki. Oh, and hell yeah, we diving.
Wait. Wait, is I think I know about Chibidoki. They're the one with they're the VTuber with the big googly eyes, right?
Huh? There's a googly eye VTuber?
I gotta show you.
Please do. I love googly eyes.
I gotta show you because it's so funny.
Please do. I fucking love googly eyes.
Oh my god, yes it is! It is!
Show me. Show me right now.
Oh, let me...
Wow!
Wow. I love her silly sound effects. Man, I've said this before, Kelsey. You have a lot of tabs that you just save. Not even my tabs are that congested.
Yeah, look at her. Yes. She just has, like, big googly eyes.
I love it. I love it already. I just finished watching her video playing Peak. Oh my god, her screams were so good. Dude, I played Peak the other day. It was a gift from my friend, and man.
Peak?
Yeah. Oh, yeah, Dave. Come on.
Oh my god.
For context, there's this new game. Well, it's not new, but like there's this game out. And yeah, Gargura is
Yeah,
back.
she
yeah.
is as Samiko Saba.
Yeah, and she's already at 1 million followers, which, you know, good for her because she fucking put in all that effort as Gura. She better get it back, you know?
Yeah, right?
Good for her. And now that she's indie, she could do whatever the hell she wants.
Yeah.
So that's just like, I see this as an absolute win.
Right? And she has a big following already, so...
Yeah. She's set. She's good.
Yep.
Good. Happy for her, really.
Yeah, me too.
Because, man, feels like the VTuber industry is falling apart. Like, I'll still tune in from time to time and, like, watch clips and whatnot, but man, it really feels like the entire, like, corporate VTube industry is just falling apart at the seams.
Yeah. So that's why it's probably better to just be indie.
Yeah. Don't have to worry about no contracts or NDAs.
Yep.
Time to take a closer look. Let's examine the picture from before the shooting. Is there any hint of the laser sight here in this picture?
Yes.
Yes. Right there.
Oh my god.
Take that!
Okay, Kelsey, you don't need to be that.
I want to, though.
There, I see it. What is it, sir? Look closely at the person with the red hood.
Whoa, there it is!
Indeed, that's our laser sight right there. So, that's our perp. The one in the red hood must be the shooter, yes.
We found them, and all thanks to yours truly.
Indeed, you led us right to the greatest treasure of them all, Miss Great Thief, the truth. You may have captured our would-be assassin in one of your other pictures, too.
We don't need to be no, we don't need to be accurate, but I like to be accurate.
Let's take another look. Our red-hooded suspect can be in another one of these photographs from...
After the shooting.
Yeah, as we see him running away. Good eye on that. Is the person with the red hood here somewhere? Right there.
Take that!
Look!
Look, right there.
A red jacket. That must be our suspect. Looks like he took advantage of the confusion to make their getaway. Luckily, we can see exactly where they were headed.
Ah, the samurai dog stand.
Precisely, which means they escaped towards the right-hand side of the spectator area. Detective Gumshoe! On it, sir. Consider it cleared. Good. I'm counting on you.
And now we can go to that side.
Yep. Alright, maggots. Move out.
Ignore the flat ass, it's only a distraction.
Uh-oh. Whoa.
Whoa.
This looks like an art style from a completely different game.
Yeah, right.
We have you now, my little Red Riding Hood. The entire park is cordoned off, and we know which way you went. Now it is simply a matter of hunting you down.
Oh, that doesn't look like Red Hood. Not
Where
really.
are her big titties?
Yeah, where are her big booba? Really, Miles?
Now, let us continue our investigation.
There's evidence here somewhere. All we have to do is find it.
Wait a second.
What?
There's a rifle game. Do you see it?
Oh, yeah.
There are toy rifles lined up along the counter. Ah, our rifle range. I'm good at these, sir. Regular sharpshooter. I thought you said you hated guns. Oh, I don't hate them. I just don't really like them. Isn't that basically the same thing? Those things are rigged as fuck. Banner advertising the rifle range has fallen over. It must have been knocked down in the crush. Knocked down in... Wait, what? That is what it said, right?
Yeah.
Interesting. People are going after Saba. Yeah, I've heard that.
Yeah.
Like, people are all like...
For having a lolly VTuber avatar.
Which is like...
But Gargura also had one.
My brother in Christ, that was her previous model. Like, what are you on?
Wait, Miles, you never explained what samurai dogs are. You never explained what they are.
We'll figure it out soon. Somebody just left a shoe behind.
Yeah, and an umbrella and a hat.
It's covered in footprints too. The crowd must have really panicked. Hey, I know where I could buy one. You know where I could buy one of these. Why would you wish to? Don't tell me you're thinking of writing Gumshoe on it and wearing it on your back. What? How did you guess? Are you a mind reader, sir? Is that it?
Dibs.
It was a joke. I should have known that nothing's impossible when it comes to the good detective.
Oh.
Scour the scene and inspect anything that catches my attention. Well, I see a little something interesting down there.
And this.
Oh yeah, and that. Shit, good eye.
Yep.
The flimsy-looking food stand made of plywood, and it sells samurai dogs. Hey, Mr. Edgeworth, I've got 150 if, you know. You're not actually suggesting that I subsidize you eating on the job. Oh, no, I didn't mean to. That is, maybe when we're done. Fine. When we have finished investigating, you can have one. And only one. Understood? Sorry, sir. I never should have. But, wait, did you say I could have one? Yes. Why? Is something the matter? No, it's just, I wasn't expecting you to do... Thanks, sir.
Aw.
Poor Gumshoe.
Yeah.
It says samurai dogs. Now with Sakura relish. Just in time for spring.
Oh, Sakura relish.
I don't know. Relish, probably. Just regular, normal-ass relish.
Is it pink?
Probably. Sakura, huh? What does that taste like? Well, Sakura has cherry blossom. So, I guess maybe cherries? But blossoms are blossoms. Cherries are cherries, sir. They're totally different things. But you're right, I suppose. So what does Sakura really taste like? It's kind of a mystery.
This is my kind of mystery.
Oh, that's it. Damn, an actual, like, the one time Edgeworth got trumped on logic.
Yeah, right. Adds insert Ash baby meme here.
What? What's this? A red button. Hey, do you think? Could it have been dropped by our red-hooded suspect? Yes, it certainly seems likely. There's something red down there. Detective Gumshoe, can you see what that is under the stand, please? There's something down here, all right. Let's see. Damn. I heard that. There it is.
Oh.
A red raincoat. This must be...
The one the suspect was wearing.
They must have taken it off and hidden it under there before they made their escape. Seemingly discarded by the person in the red hood, found under the samurai dog stand. Interesting. Anything else that we can inspect?
Nope.
Oh, wait.
Oh.
Yes. The sleeve. It's inside out. The button is missing too. Oh, well. You know what we can connect that to?
Yep.
Anything else? Oh. There's nothing unusual about the left sleeve. No, not inside out. The button's not attached. Seems entirely too neat to have been removed in a hurry and thrown onto the ground. Now, is that all?
I think that is all.
AKA, Logic Edgeworth? No, they don't coexist. And AKA the what are these stands? What are these? Red button, raincoat sleeve. The button we found seems to have come from this raincoat. It must have been pulled loose when the killer took it off. Right sleeve's inside out, too. It seems it was removed in a hurry, fast enough to tear the button off, no less. I surmise our assassin disposed of the gun and the bag in the trash. The gun and bag in the trash immediately after shooting at the president. They then slipped into the panicked crowd and moved from the left to the right side of the spectator area. This was because they knew the trajectory of the bullet would point to a shooter on the left side.
I missed the visuals of Logic Connection in the DS version.
Are they not the same? I thought they were the same. Finally, they removed the raincoat and hid it under the samurai dog stand. I may be misremembering because, you know, I haven't played that version in a long time.
Yeah.
The killer would have needed to get rid of the raincoat as soon as possible, hence its hurried removal. The fact that the right sleeve is inside out is a testament to how quickly it was taken off. Yeah, that and the missing button. The question, of course, is, why didn't the same thing happen to the left sleeve? Oh yeah, only the right sleeve is inside out. Indeed, and the button on the left sleeve is still securely attached. The visuals are different, some swirling dots. Oh, wait, yes, no, that does sound vaguely familiar now. Yeah, it would be like, like that.
Oh.
So, what does this mean, Mr. Edgeworth? If we're to answer that question, Detective, we'll need to inspect the raincoat in more detail.
Of course, that's probably my ADHD that that prefers shiny things. Dippin' Dots?
Me too. Dippin' Dots.
Dippin' Dots.
I haven't had Dippin' Dots in a while.
Me neither.
They have them now at the shop, right?
They do.
Want to get one next time we're there?
Sure.
Oh. Bean. Let's take a closer look at the inside of the raincoat. Detective Gumshoe? Yes, sir. Oh, blood. Now, why was our shooter bleeding? This is a blood stain. And considering where it's located, I'd say the blood belongs to our would-be assassin. Oh, we're looking for someone with an injury. Not just any injury, Detective. An injury on their left arm. Good?
Yeah.
How do we even know that? It's simple. The right sleeve is inside out, suggesting that the suspect removed the raincoat in a hurry. Conversely, the left sleeve is just as we would expect it to be. Therefore, the suspect's left arm was never in the sleeve in the first place. And once we understand that, everything else falls into place. Now, Detective, there's a bloodstain on the left side lining of the raincoat because the suspect's arm was too injured to fit through the sleeve. Precisely. Or at least we can say that there's a good probability that was the case. Alright. Pieces are starting to fall into place.
Investigation complete.
Nice. I never had Dippin' Dots for whatever reason. This is just my vague recollection because it's been years since I had them. It's just regular ice cream, but, you know, ball.
Little dots.
Yeah, little bowls.
Yeah.
Little bowls of ice cream. Detective Gumshoe, I need you to go and search the crowd for likely suspects. Yes, sir. Suspicious characters with injured left arms. Coming right up.
You're even smarter than you look, Ruffles. Talking all them itty bitty pieces and taking all them itty bitty pieces and putting them together like that. You'll have your man in no time. That's Mr. Edgeworth for you.
The park is still cordoned off, so a would-be assassin should be in that crowd somewhere.
Have you had Yasso bars?
No, what is
No,
that?
I've never had those. What are those?
I'ma look them up right now while we're playing. Don't let me down, Detective Gumshoe. Yasso bars. Ooh, frozen green. Oh, those! Wait, we do have these. We just never gotten them.
Yeah, we've never had them.
Want to get one?
Sure.
Yeah. Mr. Edgeworth, we found someone who fits the bill perfectly, sir.
Way to nab the assassin, Gummy.
Hold on, Kay. It's a little too soon to be jumping to conclusions. For the moment, they're a person of interest and nothing more. Understood?
Okay, no jumping.
But he's our shooter, sir. I'm sure of it. He's the guy who tried to take out the president. In broad daylight, surrounded by a crowd of witnesses, it's no ordinary assassin.
No, they're a dumbass. Oh, you're really good with that one, huh?
Yeah, because could you imagine if that was an actual thing that the cop saw instead of seen? Could you imagine if it's like, this is no ordinary assassin? You're right. He's a dumbass. Bring him over here, Detective. Carefully. Yes, sir. Come on, boys. You heard Mr. Edgeworth.
Remember, Edgeworth and Gumshoe have never met this guy.
True. Oh. Even with my glasses off, I fucking recognized him.
Oh!
You bring up a good point, though. Yeah, technically, Gumshoe...
They've never met him.
They've never met him.
But we have... You! So,
Don't worry, I still remember the voice.
So, did you ever manage to, get, what the fuck was his name? Matt? Oh, Matt Onguard. Did you ever manage to get Matt Onguard?
Oh, yeah. So listen. Done any assassinating lately? Now, Umbrella, and a bandage on his left arm.
Seems a bit shelly.
Well, Belle, state your name already. Doe. John Doe. Charmed, I'm sure. John Doe? Not a name you hear often in real life. That's correct. I know this man from somewhere. I'm sure of it. And you are Prosecutor Edgeworth. You know my name? Of course. I have been following the day's developments with some interest. Now, perhaps you'd care to explain why you've asked to speak with me. As you've been following our investigation, you're no doubt already aware of who we're looking for. So let me ask you, do you recognize this raincoat by any chance? Forgive me, but I am afraid I do not. I see. Well, I believe its owner would be... to be the would-be assassin we are seeking. My. Well, isn't that just shocking?
That ice cream.
How does that work?
I don't know.
And this same would-be assassin happens to have an injured left arm. Just like you. All I can tell you is that I had nothing to do with this unfortunate affair.
The two adversaries stare each other down, their eyes like deadly lasers. Care to tell the readers what happens next?
The sun is a deadly laser. A showdown, that's what. Battle of wits, battle of words. Dare I let him explain any further what he thinks of this upcoming battle will entail?
Sure, let the man blather on. No, let's not go there.
I think we have to let this man blather on. I think, right? In a battle of wits, you never know if or when the other guy might be lying, or just plain mistaken. But if you spot an inconsistency in a statement of theirs, you gotta present the evidence that proves... Oh, okay, so we're actually, like, doing the talking part.
Okay.
Oh, excuse me. And to do that, I need to first open my organizer with R, and then press X to present my evidence.
What if there ain't no inconsistencies to find?
Then you change tack, press for more information, and see what you can shake loose. Indeed, I can press my opponent with
Yeah, you
L.
just triggered the tutorial.
Got it, okay. Why don't you show us how it's done, Mr. Edgeworth?
Stepping up to bat, our nation's top prosecutor.
But I'm able to quietly gather my thoughts, yes. Doe's disposition. I can understand why whoever wore the raincoat would be of interest to you. But you have no proof that this person is injured as you claim. My left arm may be injured, but I still can use my right. When it started raining, I simply opened my umbrella. No raincoat required. So you contend that you are not wearing a raincoat, is that correct? It is. Is that so strange? Not everyone wears one after all. I happen to prefer an umbrella.
Team Raincoat over here. They're perfect for when a girl really needs to move. Heck, I don't use neither. Come rain, sleet, snow, or shine, it's my trusty parka every time.
Not exactly the line of inquiry I was hoping to pursue. So you see, I am not your would-be killer. And I'm not in the habit of making baseless accusations, Mr. Doe. Please, I am just a simple ice cream seller. Forgive me, my wounds seem to have begun bleeding again after all the excitement. The owner of the raincoat is definitely our assassin. And said owner also has an injured left arm. I'm on to you, Mr. Doe. It's only a matter of time.
Killer says what?
Killer says what? Oh, you're good. I have no proof that my left arm but I can still use my right.
So how'd you open the umbrella?
Yeah, good question.
Typically you need two arms to do that.
Should we press that?
I'm gonna press it.
I think we should press that.
Hold it!
And yet, you don't seem to have an umbrella on you at the moment. Didn't the rain stop only a short while ago, just before the shooting?
Well, there was an umbrella on the ground.
It did indeed. I remember, because I was suddenly inundated with customers. That was less than an hour ago. Are you trying to tell me you lost your umbrella in that short span of a time? Yes, that's exactly what I'm trying to tell you. After all, it only takes a moment for someone to steal an umbrella, especially in a crowd of that size. That's well possible, I suppose. I had my umbrella when it was raining, Mr. Edgeworth. That is a fact. And then he lost that umbrella to the crowd, huh? Guess it's just one of those things. I suppose you're going to tell me that his wound reopening is just one of those things, too. Well, it kind of is, no? The assassin's left arm is injured. Amazing that he can just wipe it off. As is Mr. Doe's. Why, it's even bleeding as we speak. You're right, that is pretty suspicious. Nonetheless, we need to find something concrete that will link Mr. Doe to the crime. I should press R to open my organizer and look over all the evidence again. Okay, maybe not.
Okay.
You know what? I think, here, you have no proof this person is injured as you claim. I think we do, because the fucking raincoat.
Objection!
Yeah! First successful objection.
Yeah. Without using a guide.
Yeah. You seem like a careful man, Mr. Doe. But not quite careful enough. After all, you left something behind. Something of vital importance. I'm afraid you must have me confused with somebody else. The coat does not belong to me. Or do you claim to have some kind of proof to support your accusation? Your arm isn't troubling you too much, I hope. Your wound seems to be bleeding again. I'll survive. Although I can't put on it's not something of an inconvenience.
What was that?
You have my deepest sympathies. Because if it wasn't bleeding quite so badly, you could have perhaps made a clean getaway. What exactly are you insinuating? As we have already established, whoever wore the raincoat is injured. And now I can prove that person was you, with this decisive piece of evidence.
The ice cream is
sweating.
it's melting as if it's sweating.
I'm melting! You see, Mr. Doe, there's a small amount of blood on the inside of this raincoat. Blood that belongs to our assassin. Oh. It came back. Attempted murder of a foreign leader. Causing a diplomatic incident. They'll throw the fuck at you.
Gado's theme is my favorite and I won't fight anyone against it.
It is a great
Yeah, no,
theme.
it is great.
You can give us the silent treatment all you like, but we don't need you to talk.
It's great, just like him. Oh, right, his name's Shelly the Killer. I just
Yep.
remembered what his name is.
Yep.
Wait until you hear some of the themes in this game. They slap.
Hell yeah. You always count on the Ace Attorney games just having, like, out of nowhere bangers. A simple blood test will give us the answer we require. All it takes is for us to compare the blood on your bandages with that on the coat, and that will be that. We have the evidence. Why don't you make it easier on all of us and come clean? Admit that you were the one who attempted to assassinate the president of Zhengfa. I am not your assassin. You're stubborn, I'll give you that. But if this were a game of chess, you would already be in checkmate. Now do the honorable thing and admit defeat. He doesn't look like a man with no moves left to play. Very well, you have me. I'll admit it, I was wearing the raincoat. He confessed! Say the word, I'll slap the cuffs on him right now. But I did not shoot at the president. What? Mr. Edgeworth, Only thing you have proven is that I was wearing that particular raincoat. And as far as I'm aware, that is not a crime. Oh. Was he trying to shoot Pain? Who called a hit on Pain of all people?
Who?
Okay. Let's see where this rabbit hole goes. I am no assassin. I am a simple ice cream seller.
Bullshit, you are an assassin.
One who happened to be wearing a red raincoat while watching the president speak. I was as surprised as anyone when his bodyguards sprang into action and shots rang out. That's when the spectators panicked and started running and screaming for their lives. Now, are you finally satisfied that I am telling the truth?
As if your story stinks.
Sorry, I just want to move my arm.
You don't scare me. The evidence is on our side, you know. Look, it's right there, plain as day. The assassin, and they're wearing a red raincoat.
Intriguing, but that is not me.
Oh, come on!
Tell me, Mr. Edgeworth. Do you really think I was the only one in the entire park wearing a red raincoat today?
Yes.
I do, actually. But then why? Why does he seem so sure of himself? He happened to be wearing a red raincoat while watching the president speak. Sprang into action and the shots rang out. You know what? Press him on that previous statement.
This one?
Yeah, let's see if his testimony lines up with some other stuff. So you saw the bodyguards move before you heard the gunshots? Yes, if I recall correctly, they moved first. At least the one on the left did. A rather observant, Mr. Dell. I am blessed with keen eyes. Names of the bodyguards were written in the top left corner of the security plan. One on the left was Rook. That's correct. Bastian Rook, I believe. I expect he noticed the light from the laser sight. The man is no amateur. Mr. Doe knows a little too much about the business of being a bodyguard for my liking. I'd say our friend here is no amateur either. I'd like you to append what you just said to your testimony if you don't mind. As you wish.
Hmm.
The bodyguard on the left, Bastian Rook was it, was especially quick to respond. I'm thinking the contradiction here is that he shouldn't have known their names because that's classified information.
Yeah.
Yep, almost certainly classified. That was all with this big brain right here. This big, totally not smooth brain. Yeah! As I suspected, you are more than what you claim to be, Mr. Doe. You overestimate me, Mr. Edgeworth. Oh, and tell me how a simple ice cream seller knows one of the presidential bodyguard's names. What? You jest, surely. You were the one who spoke their names out loud. Rook and Knight, was it?
Yeah, but he didn't say their first names.
Yep.
Objection!
We only know those names thanks to the security plan. But look closely, only their surnames appear. And for all we know, that's not even their real names. Yet we all clearly heard you say the name Bastian Rook. How did you come to possess such information? Information we ourselves didn't have.
Oh my god.
What's up?
I just realized something else.
What's that?
On the map it says Stay Frosty.
See, like, I interpreted that as, like, you know, hey, stay frosty, because, you know, that's, like, the term that they use for, like, you know, keeping an eye out for stuff, but...
No, I think that was cluing us into the fact that it's him. Because he's got ice cream.
Seems pretty darn suspicious to me. Well, How did you know? Explain yourself. It was merely a slip of the tongue.
Another lie. He is the assassin, just like we said.
Now, come now, miss. It's a little too soon to be jumping to such conclusions.
It looks angry.
I love how the little cherry stem, like,
Since the
moves
name
around.
has been revealed since the name has been revealed of Bastion Rook.
I mean, Bastion just means, like, kind of like a vanguard, right? Like a bastion of hope, like that kind of stuff. Well, I know Mr. Rook. He and I are acquainted. What? We have something of a connection. And his is a name I could never forget. You think we're stupid, pal? Stop lying. I am not lying. I am, as I have always been, a simple ice cream seller.
Bullshit!
Yeah, Overwatch reference. His name in Japanese is Gai Tojiro, and it contains the kanji for castle.
Which is a reference to the Rook chess piece.
You know what castling is, right?
Oh.
Castling is when, if you have open space between your rook and your king, you can basically swap places.
How would I have known that? I don't know how to play chess.
I don't know. Listen. Both nerds.
His name in the unofficial English fan translation patch, Ethan Rook, is once again in reference to the Rook chess piece and the meaning of his original Japanese name. His first name, Ethan, means strong and safe, which befits both a castle and a bodyguard.
Did not know that was interesting.
Nice.
I love learning about, like, name meanings.
Yeah.
Because, like, you look at a name like Bob and you don't think it means anything. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Unless you go to Urban Dictionary. You ever done that?
Yes.
You ever look up your name on Urban Dictionary?
Yes, I did actually.
And an acquaintance of Bastion Rook. Yes.
Old dual screens channel is nerds. Yes, we are.
And I wouldn't have it any other way.
Yeah.
Objection!
And I suppose Mr. Rook will confirm that. It should be easy enough for him to remember his good friend, the slippery ice cream seller, correct? Please, you're more than welcome to ask him, although I think that might be difficult right now. I would imagine he's rather busy ensuring the president's safety. I suppose you are able to speak with him, and he does deny that he and I are acquainted. Oh, suppose you are able to speak with him, and he does deny that he and I are acquainted. How will that help you prove that I was the shooter?
Objection!
If you weren't the shooter, why take off your raincoat? Because it was no longer raining. In fact, it had grown quite warm. Far better to let my wound breathe now. Or would you rather I had let it fester? Is he actually going to worm his way out of this?
What are you waiting for, Mr. Edgeworth? Hurry up and arrest the man. He is clearly guilty. If I were you, he'd be in jail already.
You might be willing to arrest a man without sufficient proof, but I am not.
No, come on, Mr. Edgeworth. There's gotta be something you can do. Shocking news, shocking scenes here, as the culprit seems all but certain to escape justice. I'd rather my ice cream seller isn't slippery.
It seems the court of public opinion has spoken. Very well.
He's quite a pain.
Seems like somebody wanted to inflict some pain on him.
Yeah.
As I will clearly be viewed with suspicion no matter what I say, I may as well share what I know. What do you know? What's his angle here? I saw them. I saw another person with a red hood. What? Are you kidding me? It's the person you captured in your photograph. I first noticed them just before the president's speech began. It's still raining there. Her outfit was the same color as my own, which is what drew my attention. As did the laser beam that was aimed directly at the president's head. He's claiming there was another red-hooded person. Preposterous! I knew that if anyone saw me dressed similarly to this individual, I could fall under suspicion myself. And so naturally, I removed my raincoat.
Objection!
So not only did you see the assassin, but they were wearing exactly the same thing as you. How very convenient. I thought you might find it far-fetched, hence my not mentioning it until now. I know you law enforcement people are very skeptical types. You would never have believed me. Especially not if I had said the shooter was standing right next to a certain prosecutor. Well, I know you don't need me. I wasn't even summoned until after the shooting. Now, not you, Mr. Edgeworth. Your colleague over there.
Huh? Me?
Yes, the photograph will prove it, I am sure.
Well, he wasn't standing next to him, he was standing behind him.
You see, right there, in front of the person with the red hood.
That's me, yes, but what exactly are you saying?
What's his endgame here? As I mentioned, I have been following your investigation with some interest, Mr. Edgeworth. And while pondering the details, I noticed something strange. Strange? What exactly? A man of your talents should be more than capable of spotting a contradiction such as this. I'm afraid I don't follow. That's you?
Oh. The picture shows the chief prosecutor, Mr. Payne, and the shooter. But there's nothing weird about that, is there?
Oh, is that the chief prosecutor?
I guess so.
Think carefully. The picture was taken right in the middle of the president's speech. One of the other pieces of evidence you've gathered is inconsistent with what we see here. What is Mr. Dave talking about? Which piece of evidence is inconsistent with what's in this picture? Here, let's take a look at the picture again. What is inconsistent with this picture? Now this is just a me thing, but I think it's really weird how these two people are just facing away for no reason. But I don't know if that's entirely relevant. I also think it's weird that he is all the way over here, whereas this guy is like right next to him.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Do you
I was
think
like,
that's the contradiction?
I was like, wait, why is he so far away from?
Maybe that is the contradiction. Yeah, like why is he all the way over there? Yeah, I guess maybe try the security plan. Maybe? Or maybe not. Hold on.
Can we get a hint here, Prince?
Yeah, drop us a little tiny hint. Wait, let's phone a friend. Hey, look at Dave over there, hanging out with my other friends. Look at those dudes. I'm still thinking, right? Like, I'm still thinking that it's got to be, like, maybe the security plan. Just because, like...
How to put this?
Okay. Are we completely off base with saying it's the security plan? Because here, if you don't mind, could you let me look at it without presenting? Less cover for Lakeside now. Eyes on this area. Maybe, Okay, so wait, we are on the right path? So should we present it, though?
Brooke repositioned in light of Knight's injury. You're looking at the backs of Payne and Chief Prosecutor.
Okay. So that is the Chief Prosecutor. Okay.
Stay frosty, we know who might be in the audience.
Or it's we know who might be in the audience. Possibly still referencing Mr. the Killer over here.
Yeah.
Repositioned in light of Knight's injury.
And the plan is not the evidence, okay.
Plan is not it, okay. Then let's is it maybe the bullet trajectory? Let's take a look at that real quick. So now if he's aiming the gun basically like right at Payne, why did he just shoot off this way? And for that matter, why shoot this way at all?
Where else have we... Oh...
The tape!
Oh, yeah.
The tape! Ah! Of course, the tape! It contradicts the photograph! Ah, so you have noticed at last.
What's he going on about, Mr. Edgeworth?
Someone's missing. Someone who should be here.
Huh? But who?
Ooh, indeed.
The Chief Prosecutor? Maybe?
I was just joking. I don't know if you caught it earlier.
I caught what earlier?
I joked, then said, is the Chief Prosecutor the killer? Ow, fuck.
Ah, fuck!
That's if I'm right. I don't know if I am. Anyway, ooh, indeed. The person who is missing from this photograph is...
Oh, wait.
Oh, no, wait.
Never mind.
Person who's missing... Oh, the person who's missing from the photograph. The person who recorded. Tabby.
Uh-oh.
Derp.
Ah,
Sorry.
fuck.
Listen.
It was the judge! He's just buttoned up!
Hi, Rudy, what's up?
Hi, Rudy.
Sorry, my brain is shutting down. I'm 2 of these deep.
Huh?
Miss Lloyd.
How do you figure that?
Mr. Payne's voice can clearly be heard in Miss Lloyd's tape. Considering that he was conducting a private conversation with the Chief Prosecutor.
Oh, there was these 2 old guys standing right in front of me. They were whispering away to each other the whole darn time.
She must have been very close indeed to capture it on the tape.
You're right, but she's not in the picture.
Dun, dun, dun. Precisely. Well, Mr. Edgeworth. How you doing, Rudy? How's it been going? Do you still believe that
Anarchy!
that you've been hounding the right person? Miss Lloyd, would you mind answering a few questions?
Whoa, y'all are fixing to put me under the microscope now? Alright, sure. Knock yourselves out. I got nothing to hide.
Miss Lloyd's testimony.
It ain't like I was standing still the whole time. No, I was running all over, roving reporter style, and that was a big old crowd. Guess the picture must have been taken while I was in one spot, and the tapes from when I was in another. So quit giving me the evil eye. Ain't nothing but a misunderstanding.
There's no doubt about the voices on the tape. That was Mr. Payne and the Chief Prosecutor. I'm certain of it.
Tabby wouldn't lie to us. I know she wouldn't. But if she did, that would mean...
That she's our burp.
Well, y'all quit messing with me, as if I could have done a thing like that, little old me.
I thought I might be inclined to believe you. if your testimony didn't contain a glaring inconsistency.
It does? I thought it was pretty good.
Seems I have no choice but to present her with the evidence and expose the contradiction. I think I might know what it already is. While I was in one spot and the tape was when I was in another. Yeah, I don't think so.
Nope.
I think that's what it is.
What?
No, they just that, like, we're on the right statement.
Anyone who says little me
Guilty.
is guilty. Burn the witch!
Well, let's think about this a little bit more. Let's think about this just a little bit more. The picture must have been taken while I was in one spot and the tape's from when I was in another. Uh-huh. Gun. Bang, bang. Oh, hi, Jimmy. Playing Pokemon Unite again.
Not a hint, but 2 pieces of evidence will work.
Okay, so 2 separate pieces of evidence. So we're on the right statement then, I assume. Ow. I was right in assuming that.
Yeah.
The tape might not prove anything. Okay, so we're on the right statement. Let's, you know what? Since we know we're on the right statement, let's press it real quick. See if maybe there's something that we can squeeze. So the fact that you're not in the picture is to be expected, is what you're trying to tell us.
It surely is. I caught your pals, the prosecutors on the tape. I caught your pals, the prosecutors on tape while I was in one part of the crowd. And then that picture was snapped while I was off someplace else. Look at it that way, and it all makes perfect sense.
Your assertion, then, is that the picture and your recording were taken at different points in the speech.
Yep, timing's everything. Learn that soon enough in this line of work.
So if I can prove that the 2 things did happen at the same time, the entire defense will come tumbling down. Okay. Okay, let's go back to that. We need something to prove that she was there at the time. I wonder if maybe it's the bullet trajectory, because it would have been close enough to hear the gunshots. Like, the tape would have been close enough to hear the gunshots, right?
Yeah.
I think that's what it is. What do you think?
Let's try it.
Objection!
Nope.
Nope.
Damn it. Miss Lloyd, you are a liar and I can prove it!
You can, huh? It's alright, Ruffles, I get it. We all got quotas to fill. Guess your arrests for the month are down, huh?
Oof.
Gotta get the numbers up.
Whoa, whoa,
Gotta
whoa,
get the
hold
numbers
up.
up. Come on, you can tell me.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Is that pity I see in her eyes? I
that,
must have picked the wrong piece of evidence.
that is pretty funny, though.
Youch!
Okay.
Okay,
So that's not it.
okay. Scathing, am I right? Well, we can do process of...
Hold up! Wait!
Hold up, wait a minute. Okay, well, we can do process of elimination right now, right? So we can probably, like... Well, let's look at the raincoat. Is there anything else we can tell with this raincoat? A bright red raincoat, sir. Bright as red can be. Or red as red can be. Sight of it is getting me kind of fired up, I gotta say. Quite the raging bull, aren't you, detective? That's me, sir. I'm always ready to charge into action. Yes, all to my defense. Let's take a closer look. Detective Gumshoe. Okay, so it's that, yeah. I think we've actually... Maybe we don't need to worry about this. I guess we... Yeah, no. You know what? I thought I was onto something, but right now the raincoat isn't relevant. Well, it's not the badge, obviously.
Yeah.
I don't think it would be the newspaper clipping. So we can just kind of leave that out. Well, we can cross out the bullet trajectory. Is it more of Kay's photos? Is it like something else?
Is it ever the badge?
Also, why are they holding up empty briefcases? I don't get that.
I guess to shield, like as a shield.
The briefcase?
Maybe there's metal in there. Like it's metal and it would just have the bullet bounce off of it.
Beats me. Surely it's not the tape recorder again.
Friends.
Must have been taken while I was in one spot. Taped from when I was in another.
We need a hint.
Wait. No, it would be the security plan, wouldn't it?
Would it? What two things are we trying to prove happened at the same time? The
So it would be
the picture being taken and the recorder and the tape being recorded.
So yeah, so it's either the tape recorder or the... I mean, yeah?
So is it either the tape recorder or the pictures?
Taken before, during, and after the shooting. I think it is just the tape recorder. Either one, okay. So those were the two.
Objection!
There we go, okay. Sorry, we probably overcomplicated that one.
Yeah.
Miss Lloyd, it's imperative for a reporter not to lie, wouldn't you say?
You're dang right it is, and I don't lie!
And yet, the photograph and the recording were definitely taken at the same time.
What? You can't prove that!
Oh, but I can. The evidence is right here in these pictures. This one in particular shows something that lines up precisely with when you were making your recording. What part of the picture indicates that it must have been taken at the same time as Miss Lloyd's recording? I think it's the Payne talking. I think, yeah, it's Payne talking, right?
Take that!
Yeah, no? Damn it! Here, look closely, the answer to all our questions.
I don't know. I don't rightly know what that is.
Damn it.
I don't rightly know that it is.
Here, right here, look again. It's faint, but it's there.
Is it a speck of dust, maybe? Happens all the time. Amateurs don't think to wipe the lens. Wind up thinking they caught a ghost on camera. You, into that kind of thing, Ruffles?
That's not what I meant at all. I should listen to Miss Lloyd's tape again. The recording was made right when the photograph was taken, I'm sure of it.
Yeah, overcomplicating things is the thing to do in these games.
Anyway.
Sir, did you get into my drugs again?
Sir, did you get into gun drugs again? I just need to point out the part of the picture that proves it.
Okay, but then what is it?
it the president himself because he's given the speech? I think it's the president giving the speech, right? You good, hun?
Yeah.
Getting tired?
Yeah.
I want to say that it's the president because he's given the speech and he's like, yeah, like
Yeah,
holding his fist
his
up.
arm?
Oh, his arm specifically.
Whose arm?
The
president's?
Yeah. Right, because they say in the tape that like he's holding his arm up.
Oh.
Take that.
Oh my god.
See here, the president has his fist raised.
And? What about it?
Would you be so kind as to play us the tape again?
No, it ain't that simple.
What if I were to tell you that you don't have a choice?
You don't make it easy, do ya, Ruffles?
Remember, we are concerned with the moment the president raised his fist. No criminal organization, no matter how big, is above the law.
The president thrusts his fist into the air as the excitement reaches fever pitch.
There, that's the moment right there. Correct. We have now confirmed when it occurred in the recording. Which means
Tabby should be in the picture too.
and she is, right there for all to see. For Miss Lloyd is in fact the person with the red hood.
What?
Probably take that bear trap off. So you're our shooter, huh?
No, I don't even own a jacket like that.
That's right. From everything we know, the owner of the red raincoat is... Everything we know, the owner of the red raincoat is...
Neither of them?
Yeah, I don't think so. No, because... Hold on. Wait. Hold up. Wait a minute. Because I remember at some point that she said her parka was reversible.
Oh.
She's like, oh, you got dirty. That's okay. I'll turn it inside out. Hold up. Wait a minute.
So,
Maybe. Am I right? Tell you what, how about we do a little cheeky of this? How about we drop a little cheeky little save right there? Damn it, I was wrong. Okay. Damn it. Okay. The owner of the red raincoat is...
is it neither of them?
And I guess neither of them, yeah.
Is it
because-
neither of them, Prince? It's not neither. So then
it
it's
would
John.
have to be John Doe.
So okay.
We've already proven that the raincoat belongs to Mr. Doe. You, Miss Lloyd, were wearing something else. Something that also happens to have a red hood. So, there were two people with red hoods all along. Indeed, Mr. Doe's last statement was true.
Wait, but we only found one raincoat. Where's the other one?
Our ice cream seller never mentioned a raincoat, only a red hood. Alright.
And John Doe admitted it was his.
Okay. Sorry, I kind of forgot about that little part because of Elvis.
Don't! That's my one helpful comment.
So, listen, I can blame this for my momentary lapses of judgment. So tell us about your jacket again, Mrs. Lloyd.
Huh? This one old thing? Well, the best thing about it, like I said, is if you get mud and such on it. Oh, there's red on the inside.
Oh!
I just noticed that. It's reversible, see? It's reversible, see? So you just turn it inside out and...
Good eye on that one, too. I didn't notice. Just as I thought.
The inside of her hood, it's red.
That's right. And when the incident occurred, that's the side of the hood that was visible. What's going on here? What were you really up to, huh, pal?
Well, wait, I never wore it that way around. Wore it that way round.
Perhaps if you would allow us to examine it, we could confirm that for ourselves.
And y'all are gonna confirm that how exactly?
It was raining right up until the president's speech, correct? That much has been established already. And as you yourself have said...
Heck, I don't use neither. Come rain, sleet, snow, or shine, it's my trusty parka every time.
Damn, on the right track, going the wrong way.
Yeah.
If you haven't reversed your parka since the rain, then the inside should be dry.
Wait a sec. Now, wait a sec now. I got this big old backpack on, see? So I can't take off my jacket. Yeah. Maybe I should show y'all some other time?
You think an excuse that weak is gonna wash with Mr. Edgeworth?
Oh.
Good night, Dave.
Good night.
Happy 4th of July, my dude. Cheers. I'll probably, hopefully, talk to you sometime soon. I don't know what we're doing on Sunday. But, hopefully, you know, we'll all get together sometime soon. Well, what are you waiting for? If you're innocent, take it off and show us.
It wasn't me, I swear. I never shot the danged president. I could never.
That's true, Miss Lloyd, then your best option is to cooperate and tell us the truth. Is there a particular reason why you chose to wear a parka with a red hood here today?
I'm sorry, Ruffles. There's something I never told you. Something I couldn't. But I'll come clean, I promise. Just go easy on me now, you hear?
Who said that? Hold your horses. It's a little soon for the end game. I think that was a guy. Oh, yeah, it's a guy.
He looks like the horse.
That goes for you too, Mr. Prosecutor. You lost this one the moment you made your opening move. That's one of the men from Kay's photograph. Guess I better introduce myself. Oh, shit, wait. Oh, fuck! He's doing the Revolver Ocelot!
Holy shit.
God damn! Oh, god damn! You probably should get your finger out of that trigger though, buddy. Hold up, wait. Where did I put it?
Neck. What are you doing?
Gun! Thanks, Dave. The name's Bronco Knight. I'm the president's personal bodyguard. And unlike this guy, I kept my finger out of the trigger. And second in command of his security detail.
Yeah!
Point that thing somewhere else, pal. What the heck's wrong with you? Sorry, can't help myself. It's just too much fun being this good.
Bronco Knight's name in Japan is Manosuke Naito. Naito is the Japanese romanization of the English word knight. While his given name contains the kanji for horse, which both meanings refer to his love of chess, in particular the knight piece. He often compares himself to a knight in the game of chess, defending his king. He also just kind of looks like the horse.
Looks like a horse. You got a neck. Sorry, just can't help myself. It's just too much fun being this good.
His English name in the unofficial fan translation patch is Horace Knightley. Both his given name and surname are references to the meaning of the original Japanese name. Horace is a play on horse, which the knight piece resembles, and Knightley is a play on knight.
Horse. Here, before I actually, shoot these off. They're just little foam-tipped bullets, but I still don't want to, shoot somebody in the eye. The You're not a member of law enforcement, so how did you get a gun? So, girls on loan from Zhang Fa, temporarily issued to us presidential bodyguards. Anyway, never mind that. I've got 2 tidbits of news for you anyway. You want the good or the bad first? Choice is yours. I'm indifferent, whichever you prefer. Really? You're giving up the first move advantage just like that? Whatever, your loss. Guess I'll push out the first pawn then. So you play a little chess, I take it? Ah, fellow fan, are you, Mr. Red Suit?
Pulls out own gun. He's packing, sir!
He's packing, sir! Get back!
He's packing heat!
The name's Edgeworth, and you could say I dabble. Duly noted, Mr. Edgeworth. Alright, I'll start with the good news. The president's okay. Didn't suffer so much as a scratch. He didn't? Ah, that's a relief. Particularly for the young lady here. That means there's no longer a murder charge on the table.
That is good news, huh, Tabby? Yeah, cause I never...
My boy doing air chess. What a nerd! Now for the bad news. The only reason the president's alive is because we bodyguards did our job. One of us did anyhow. Our boss. Put himself in the line of fire. You're referring to your colleague, Mr. Rook. Yeah, it's game over for him.
Oh shit, he's dead.
No way! Rook is dead. Genuine loss.
So, you're saying that Tabby...
Yeah, your friend here killed my colleague, my brother in arms.
Oh, heck no! I didn't do it! I didn't kill anybody! I could never!
I'd shut my mouth if I were you, murderer! Sure, we did what we had to do. Sacrifice one of our pieces to protect the king. But to lose someone like him during a castling, it's a real shame. Yes. What's that even mean? It's a chess term.
So if you hadn't explained it to me, the game would have explained it to me.
Teehee. Very simplistically speaking, it's a move where a rook switches places with the king. And why didn't he just say so? Mr. Knight, was it? Yeah? What? We'll need to see the victim's body right away. And if possible, I'd like to ask the president a few questions. Sorry, no can do. And why not? That's the third piece of news, and it's the piece you're gonna like the least. I thought you said there were only 2. The National Police Force of Zhang Fa will be handling things from here.
Ah! So we're gonna see Lang again.
Oh boy! What? You better be kidding, pal. This investigation was assigned to us. We're not about to hand it over. You're the Edgeworth, right? The one who solved the Yatagarasu case. The president mentioned you. I'm honored to have warranted his attention.
Lang gang.
That makes sense. The chief prosecutor would assign this one to you. The chief assigned me to appease the president. But that was a mistake. Big one. He should have given the case to somebody with a spine. You're free to take it up with with President Wang, if you enjoy diplomatic incidents, that is. You're coming with me. We'll continue this on the presidential plane.
No. I never did nothing, I swear.
We can do this the hard way if you like, but in Zhang Fa, justice is served one way or the other.
Ruffles, come on, you gotta help me out here, please.
Miss Lloyd. She was the one in the red hood. There's no denying that now. But I can't help feeling we still don't know the whole truth behind this case.
I'm innocent, you gotta believe me.
Can I really let this happen? Is it really how this ends? The look in her eyes, the crack in her voice as she begs me to help her. This is no act by a criminal. She's genuinely scared. I let him take her, and we'll never know what really happened. I think that's you?
Hey! What?
Huh? What the? Get your filthy hands off of...
Oh, shit!
Oh, Jesus. I have a knife. Gun knife. Quiet now. Is this really any way to greet me? Your neck has barely begun to heal, and you've already forgotten who I am.
Oh.
I'm disappointed. What? It's you! Ah, so you do. What do you think you're doing, pal? Put the knife down and give it up. You've got some nerve pulling a stunt like this in front of a bunch of police officers. Don't even think about it! You don't stand a chance against this guy!
Who are you really, Mr. Doe?
Let's just say that I am no simple ice cream seller.
Who's hurting Tabby? Just casually has an AK-47 for some reason.
That's it. Bitch is gonna die tonight. Guy's a pro! A hitman! His name's... Shelly DeKiller! DeKiller? There's not a legal professional in the country who doesn't know that name. An assassin capable of taking down any target, any place, any time. This isn't the first time our paths have crossed. It's been too long, Mr. Edgeworth. But of course, this is the first time we've met face to face. You're the assassin we've been looking for? In a sense, yes. A certain someone did indeed hire me to carry out a contract. And that contract did indeed specify that I was to assassinate President Wang. I swear I've seen his picture in one of my old files before, but how could I have been so careless? My bandage proved useful for bringing a knife into the park undetected. But I miscalculated in certain other regards. Didn't bring a gun? Now, shall we play a little games tonight? I know how fond you are of such diversions. Stakes must be high in order for it to be fun, of course. Shall we wager, say, your life? What do you want from me? I would like for you to allow Mr. Edgeworth to remain in charge of the case. You what? What are you up to, DeKiller? I would simply like our mutual friend to see things through to their conclusion.
Huh? But why?
Bastian Rook was a man of great skill, one with whom I felt a certain connection. Don't say it. Pride Month is over, don't say it.
That doesn't mean anything.
It is only right that the truth behind this death would be brought to light. With Mr. Rook's departure, the case is now yours to investigate, is it not, Mr. Knight? I'm simply asking you to transfer that authority to Mr. Edgeworth. It's not something worth losing your life over, surely. You're just using the investigation as an excuse to get close to the president.
Yeah, about time I started getting bonked.
Am I really? I suppose it is true that in order for the investigation to proceed, we will need to enter the presidential plane. You think I'm gonna let you near him? I'm his chief bodyguard! Are you? And here I thought you were only second in command. Rook's not around. That means I'm number one. I wonder if you have what it takes to step into such capable shoes. You? Of course I do! I'm the leader now! Me! If that is indeed the case, then I would ask that you make a choice worthy of a leader. Will you needlessly throw away your life, or will you allow the investigation to continue? Really doing this to gain access to the president? Does he even need to? What is he plotting? You have no objections, I trust, Mr. Edgeworth. Come, let us continue the investigation. What do we do, sir? It seems we have little choice but to do as we're told. That said, listen, detective, and listen well.
It's already after 11.
Yes. I'll buy us some time as I investigate. Meanwhile, you gather the other officers. Have them surround the plane and make absolutely certain that there's no way he can escape. Yes, sir. You got it. To be continued.
I think this is a good place to stop for tonight.
I guess so. Damn, I was... Unlike most other Ace Attorney games, this had to get broken up into 2 pieces.
Yeah.
A new development.
Alright.
Man, I wish I could do all those fancy gun spin twirls. Revolver Ocelot style. But I'm just not there yet. Alrighty then. Well, this has been a guess.
Yeah.
So far, so good. We're off to a very strong start.
Yep.
Not often a case starts with a literal assassin.
Right?
Somebody literally just showing up and just being like, hey, guess what? I'm an assassin. It's like, who are you? How did you get in here? How did you kill this person? Well, I'm an assassin, and I'm an assassin.
And it only gets better from here.
Hell
Ooh,
yeah.
I can't wait.
Hell yeah. Oh, excuse me. Excuse me. Alrighty then. Well, since Kelsey seems pretty keen on getting going pretty soon,
Yeah.
you're tired. Her butt hurts from sitting in the chair for too long. Our butts hurt. Alrighty. I'm also adopting Tabby as our official news girl. Ow, my elbow.
Oh, sorry.
It's okay. I'll be fine.
Honestly, don't think any of the cases in this game are subpar.
Nice.
That's good.
That's very good. Because, like, I think we can all agree that, like, some cases, some cases in some games feel a little, like, filler episode-y.
Yeah.
So it's very cool that there's, like, a game that's just, like, banger after banger after banger.
Yep.
Sounds good to me. Well, we'll only find out more next time.
Yeah, next week.
Next week, hopefully. Crossed our fingers. Nothing happens. Because, I suppose, it's only worth mentioning that, well, let's just say I'll probably be on a different schedule come this Monday. Place got back to me, so I'll probably be starting on Monday.
Yeah, you got a job.
Still didn't get the information from them, but I'm assuming that'll come tomorrow? Maybe? I guess because today is a holiday, sort of.
Maybe.
But,
Next time on Dragon Ball Z?
hopefully nothing changes, because it still seems like it's going to be basically the same schedule as you.
Yeah.
More or less.
Oh, Monday to Thursday. Okay. Yeah, so... Alright.
So it looks like I'll be on the same schedule as you, which means we should still have our we should still have our Fridays together.
Yeah, so... No, we'll have Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday.
Yeah.
You know, like Thursday after we both get out.
Yeah. Alrighty then. Well, wish me luck. Wish me luck. I'm so excited.
A job's a job.
I know.
A job's a job.
I know. Also, Heimerdinger. Alrighty then. Well, over on the YouTube side, Rosa La Patota, yes. No Laura, and Jack Frost. Thank you all so much for being on the Twitch side. Appreciate it.
YouTube side.
That's what yes. On the YouTube side. Enjoy the top fan badge. Anyway, Alakablam, Alakazam, I'm going away. This rhyme is lame. Dies of the Killer. Signata, Prince, as always. Rudy Ska. Amatsu is in here. Silent Vein Dave. Soup Fish. And Death Knight Dave. And yeah. Soup,
and Jammer.
Soup. And I think we also had another person, but I can't scroll up any further to see who it was. But yes, so Soup, thank you for the resub. Prince, thank you for the resub. Alrighty then. We had a good time tonight. Hope y'all had fun.
Yeah.
Alright. We will see you all next Friday, hopefully. And yeah, I guess I'll keep up on the updates about, like, this new job and whether or not it's anyway. I will see you all later. I'm probably gonna hop on Discord and play with my friends. I did promise Dave that we would do a Helldivers campaign in celebration of 4th of July, because democracy.
And I'm gonna go use my mom's exercise bike and watch anime.
Alrighty then. And then we'll see each other tomorrow to watch even more anime.
Yeah, watch more Ashinojo, I guess.
Yeah, or anything else,
Or
really.
One Piece.
Yeah, we may as well squeeze in some more One Piece, because considering that all of July...
this summer season is stacked. New Panty and Stocking is coming back!
Which probably means we have to watch, or I have to watch the old one.
Yeah.
So yeah,
MHA,
Well,
watch MHA. We've been we've watched that.
we're all caught up.
We're good.
We are all caught up. We're good on that front.
And I've read the manga.
Yeah, you know more than I do because you're a manga reader and I'm not.
I'm a filthy manga reader.
Alrighty then, everybody. Y'all have yourselves a good night. Happy 4th of July. Enjoy the fireworks or don't. It's up to you.
Okay, now I won't take your bones. Yay,
Heh,
I get to keep my bones.
Alrighty
Studio bones.
then, everybody. Have a good night. Happy 4th of July. And we'll see you next week.
All right.
Bye.
See you all next week. Bye.